so many episodes, and each one's like an hour long, and it's like,
oh,
bro, I
yeah,
didn't get
hours. Yeah. So like the best thing with that show, bro, is you want to watch it, binging it. You don't want to wait, bro. So like me, I got lucky. When season 6 wasn't out yet, I had all 5 seasons on Hulu, so I watched all that shit that summer, and I think it was a matter of 3 weeks. So when season 6 came out, it was fresh in my head. Then they ended that year, and then they did I think it was Kanan's show first, which is 50 Cent's character. They did a prelude show for him, which is it's wild, bro. Like that's probably my favorite one, honestly. And then they got Tommy's show. Tommy's if you don't watch anything but that, I would be mad at you,
bro. I think it's crazy.
Tommy's the guy, bro.
That Tommy dude, he looks just like that one. You know who Gary Owens? That
yes,
comedian?
Yes, he looks like Gary Owens. Just lost some weight, bro. You know, I almost got to go see Gary Owen, dog. Do you like Gary Owen?
He's pretty funny. I
bro,
like him, yeah.
I needed somebody to go with me, and it was literally tonight. Tonight.
Damn, that's upsetting.
Yeah, but I didn't have the money anyways. But no, he was here in Louisville. He's in Cincy.
Oh, he's in Cincy.
Mm-hmm, your hometown.
I was about to say, shit, we could pull it, but not Cincy.
But no, he was here in January on the 31st, and me and my homie Will was supposed to go, and I had forgot to. I don't know. I feel so stupid saying this, but I forgot to buy the tickets. Like, and this is just stupid. Like, I was waiting to get a low price one, and then it sold out in 2 minutes, and the very next morning, like
really, I didn't know he sold tickets like that.
Well, it was the day of the show,
yeah.
So it was. I think it was like, for example, we went to Rumble last week, dog. Me and Drew were contemplating saying, "Fuck our tickets, reselling them, and buying a $100 ticket closer to the ring because they were like usually $4, and now they're only $100." But we just ended up where we was pretty chill, bro. We were behind, like when the Rumble they do the long ass entry for them to run, bro. Yeah. We was right there where they come out, dude.
I was watching them run, and I was like, man, my big ass, I would be gassed. As soon as I got to the ring, I'd be huffing.
Dog, I
like,
throw me
out. I'm done.
That's such a long walk, and CM Punk's old ass did not run at all. So the way it came out was Cena came out, and then CM Punk came out. So Cena came out.
The first ones?
No, this was like 23.
Oh, okay.
It's like 20. So it was like 23, 24, 25. And from that point on, it was just bangers coming out.
And
dog.
it's, what is it, 50?
30.
Total?
They did 30? Do a 50 one time. They did, and it was fucking awesome, but they don't do it no more.
Okay.
They've done a 40 one too. Yeah, but I'm not gonna cap to you when he hit me up with that extra ticket. I was like, dude, let's fucking do it. Because I said I thought about it. I was like, for real, $200 sucks, but
did y'all stay the night or you?
No, we drove back. I was fucked. He drove back, dog. Like at the end of the vlog, there's a clip of me fucked up going, "Hey boys, fuck y'all," and then the video ends. I was like, "What is this from?" I was like, and so we got in the car after walking through that tunnel. I don't remember walking through that tunnel, bro, at all.
Recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, don't say anything. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, I don't remember walking through the tunnel to get back to the parking garage at all, bro. I don't remember that at all. And I remember getting in the car, telling Drew, "I appreciate you so much driving, dog." And he's like, "We're not even in the fucking car yet, bro." And I was like, "Oh, all right. Where is the car?" It was one of them nights, bro.
Would you black out on strawberry daiquiris?
No, I'm fucking on beers, cuz. It was, dude, them Lucas beers, the Lucas Oil beers were strong, man, because I guess it's craft. I don't know if it makes it. Whoa, that was an early stoppage. Wow. That was an early stoppage.
Who is that?
I have no idea, but he's going to have a name now because he did it in his home. Yeah, that's an early stoppage, bro.
Yeah, you can tell dude's pissed.
Yeah, like I'm not a big guy that brings up early stoppages, but he's literally coherent. He's like, come on. That's like when Robbie Lawler and Ben Askren were fighting, and Robbie Lawler was beating the dog shit out of him, and they thought Ben Askren choked him out, and Robbie Lawler was awake.
Yeah,
but they already called it, so they gave the win to Askren.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen here. This is weird. They usually don't hold it this long. Stop doing this shit, bro. Come on. All right. I'm not a fan of bro. I'm going to be real with you.
I think he's Australian or something.
He is. Yeah, you knocked him down, but he literally went right back to his leg, cuz. He literally went right for his leg. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't. It wasn't the worst.
I kind of see where, because he went so limp.
And his head hit the mat.
I was about to say, he went so limp, his head hit the mat.
Yeah, and usually when the head hits the mat, they call it anyways.
Yeah.
Because they basically.
So I can see that. I mean,
are they fighting again? Am I tripping? Or is this the replay?
No, this is the This is the replay.
It has to be,
Yeah,
bro. It has to be, because there's no way.
It was so quick that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, but I don't know. Like, that's a tough one to call. No disrespect to Mark Goddard.
I get where the ref is coming from. It was close.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. But back to what we were talking about. Royal Rumble was the shit your boy put on. Go check my fucking TikTok, my podcast.
This guy.
Word life.
That jersey is cold though.
Hey, dude, this was the only. Well, I think they had 2 other jerseys, but I wasn't fucking with them, bro. And I like this one because it was like it's Pacers colors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they had the Cena. So like when you go to them live events, bro, they have like a specific shirt for your city, and theirs was the Colts shirt. Mm-hmm. So like it was a horseshoe with Cena and shit. But I just don't fuck with the blue Cena shirts, bro. And not only that, it was no adult sizes left, bro. Yeah. It was wild, but that shit was cool, bro. We actually seen, you remember when 2008 when Cena came to the Royal Rumble with that orange hat, Hustle Loyalty? Dude in all that gear, and he would not do an interview with us.
Dude, I used to
I wanted to interview so bad.
Whenever that hat, because you know he had the black and orange Hustle, was like Hustle Hard shirt. I'm with the little
Hustle Loyalty Respect. That's exactly what dude had on.
Dude, I had that shirt and I wore it. Like about.
Dude, we gotta get Bob all the time here for an episode like this. You know, I completely forget Bob.
Bob get hyped up.
I'm gonna rub it in his face. I got to see John Cena. He's gonna kick my ass.
Bob, yeah, he's like what's it like? He's like a librarian. Like when it comes to like WWE stuff.
Who,
like,
Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Oh, that dude knows.
Gus is the same way, bro. Whenever we were doing that episode with Justice, they put me in there for the cuck chair because I said I don't think Ric Flair's that good a wrestler. I just think his presence on the mic or whatever is what carries him. But he's a fucking beast.
Let me do a hot take on that.
Do it.
I think a bunch of the old wrestlers.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Good of wrestlers.
That's what I said in the cuck chair.
But they were like showmen though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, because if you go back and watch Hulk Hogan, like he would have the whole crowd going and doing everything. I mean, great showman. But you watch his wrestling,
you're like,
that dude was like moving in slow motion.
That's exactly what I said, bro. I told Gus, I was like, bro, I get what you're saying. And he did bring up one match that I cannot argue about is the Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat match. I mean, you probably haven't seen it. It's old, bro. It's like literally 60 minutes on the dot match, and they go from start to finish like the old pace in wrestling is not how it is today. Mm-hmm. So like they're literally fucking just every 5 seconds they're doing a move to each other. That's the one match with Ric Flair that I'm like, all right, cuz.
Dude, I didn't know because so I only go back to like WWE stuff like from 95 and 95 to about 2010 is like what I know pretty well. And so I only knew Ric Flair like being old. Yeah. And like my head growing up, I was like, you know, like they always showed Ric Flair and like he would always get like easy matches and I'm like, why do they keep getting like because he wasn't a good fighter.
Or he screwed somebody over too.
Yeah. So I just never really liked him. I didn't know that he was like a chubbier dude when he was younger.
Yeah.
Like he was chubby, like
Have you ever seen his son?
He don't even look the same.
Have you ever seen his son, David Flair? There's like some, I don't know if
he was supposed to be pretty good, and then I think he passed away.
So he was, I don't know if he was wrestling with WWE, but he's in a lot of skits with WWE where Undertaker and Ric Flair are beefing, and they would attack Ric Flair's son. And I think that was one of the reasons why he decided to take it back a notch on it, because he went from wrestling, he still fucking wrestles. I don't know why he does.
Ric Flair does?
Bro.
Really?
That Shawn Michaels match, that was his final match. There have been four final matches. Yeah, there have been 4 final matches since then that he's done in other promotions.
Yeah, like Shawn was like crying before he switched.
Sorry, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Shawn.
I do remember watching.
Just curb stomp his ass, dog. Come on.
I do remember.
But no, it was a good match. That's probably my favorite Flair match. But aside from the Ricky Steamboat one, but yeah, it was. I was gonna, and so this is what I was gonna tell you, bro. So we were doing our interviews. We know it's another guy doing podcast interviews. So he had a line of people lined up. So I was like, I'm about to snake every one of these guys as soon as they're done with his interview. I'm about to interview them. Well, then he was just getting people's takes, and so I was like, bro, let me on as soon as dude's done. And dude was taking forever. So I was like, can I interview y'all real quick? And we interviewed these dudes. One of them dudes ended up taking a shit next to Ric Flair not even 5 minutes before I interviewed him.
Took a shit? Oh, you mean in
the bathroom. So this dude had me crying.
I'm not going to lie. That's like the weirdest flex I've ever heard in my life.
Right. Dude, the funniest shit ever was, I said, because I asked him who's going to win the women's rumble. They said Charlotte. I was like, oh. He's like, no, I don't fucking like her. I was like, oh, I don't like her neither. Fuck that bitch. He's like, oh, hold up. Ric Flair just walked past. Let me chill out. And the kid was like, oh, if you think that's funny, you don't want to hear what happened 10 minutes ago. And so I was like, what happened 10 minutes ago? And the kid was like, I took a shit next to Ric Flair. I was like, cuz, what do you mean? Elaborate. He was like, well, so I was in the bathroom and I pooped with my legs up. And
that's crazy.
I was like, what? And so he's like, I pooped with my legs up. And
no way that's good for you.
Dude, I mean, I don't think so. I really don't. I think it actually makes your stuff tighter.
Yeah.
Like there's a theory now where you're supposed to squat when you shit, not sit down. And it actually is scientifically backed. Like if you sit, it kinks your bowel. But if you squat, it lets it all out. There's actually something called a squatty potty. You should check it out. The commercial is sick. It's unicorn shit and ice cream.
I would have never guessed this would have been.
Oh, it's Mr. Burt
talked about.
Yeah, Mr. Burt showed me that shit.
Podcast.
Yeah, fucking. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Fucking. But guys, I guess enough said. Welcome to the show. We're here without the Gusher. He hit a finished buster. Now he's got a lover. We can't do much with him. We can't do much without him. But we're going to send the prayers and the condoms and the alimony his way.
All prayers for Gus.
All prayers for the Gusher.
He's okay, but he still needs
He's
prayers.
okay, but he's too okay. Okay? We need him to lock the fuck in. No, I'm just fucking around, Gus. You better bring that nacho mask, boy. We need an interview. But with that being said, Bailey, buddy, it's Super Bowl weekend.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
And I would be wearing the birds, but I had to rock Cena shit. It's fresh. It's $100. I had to do it, but we're not talking about that no more. I got to know what's happening tomorrow. What are we going to get? Are we getting a shootout? Are we getting a stagnant 9-12 Super Bowl like the Rams and the Pats? Is Jalen Hurts going to shove it right up their ass? Because I believe he is. Saquon as well. What's your take, sir?
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
I agree.
And it's going to be like I think the only way I think Philly's going to win, but I think the only way they can win is like running the ball, running the clock out, and that's like what they're best at.
That's how we've been winning.
So I just think like it's going to be like slow molasses, just methodical, just beating them like 5 yards, 6 yards, 4 yards,
tush push,
all the way down, scoring, making the Chiefs have to actually like perform under pressure.
Oh, dude!
And then when the Chiefs got to perform under pressure, that's when the refs shine.
Yeah,
that's when the 12th man pulls through. Bro, you know what I mean?
Why the fuck did they pick up that flag? Why did they pick up that flag? There's legit no reason why they picked up that flag in that Bills game.
With Kincaid?
Yeah. Why did they pick that flag up?
Because he didn't catch the ball. If he would have caught the ball, they would have called like a push.
So if you don't catch the ball, it's not a flag?
No, it still will be, but they just had the flag ready to throw through it because they thought he was going to catch a ball, but they forgot that Kincaid's ass and he has
still don't
hands like butter
that, though. So like,
and he still didn't catch it.
But that don't really make sense though in terms of the pass interference because a lot of I know the rule for pass interference is it's got to be a catchable ball, right?
Yeah.
So
which it definitely was. I mean, it hit him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He fucking was in his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's where I'm just like, the flag is down, cuz.
And that, like,
and it was clearly like, if it's not a, you trying to tell me I wasn't a roughing the passer? Dude got hit by 2 fat ass linemen with a spear, and Josh Allen's legs was in the air. Cuz if there's a time to throw that, damn, I just showed them I ain't got shoes on. Fuck. And they probably seen the hole in my sock.
I got shorts on. I know you see my thigh. These Nike shorts ride up. It's kind of sick.
I just fucked up Jeff Hardy. There you go, bud.
There you go. I appreciate that.
Actually, let's do like this.
I felt a little exposed.
You're going to get a little wiener action.
Then we have to go on my OnlyFans. They want to see that thigh.
Go on Only Bailey. But yeah, no, fucking.
But no, so I don't.
It's so wild, bro.
I don't believe the whole like shit being rigged for the Chiefs because there's just too many like people that had to be involved in that. But
there's 138 refs in all 17
I do think it is weird how like that flag that got picked up at the end of the game like that never happens, and it happened.
And where would they have been field wise if they didn't pick it up?
And then like there's been
field goal range.
Yeah. Well, and then there's been a bunch of videos of like, like just like Lamar getting hit, Josh Allen getting blown up.
Yeah.
Darnold
no flags are thrown.
No flags. And
Jalen Hurts got smacked 5 times last week.
If you hit him in the chest and the top of your helmet hits his face mask
every time.
It's a flag. He's run out of bounds. He's slown out of bounds to get hit. They throw a flag for him.
Oh, and that's the other thing
except for that one time that everybody knows about, but it's happened multiple times.
The Bengals time. That one pisses me off more than anything, bro, because that was our time.
You didn't have to bring up that source.
It should have been our Super Bowl. It should have been us versus y'all.
It's way too early in this podcast for me to crash out. That I'm still hurt by that.
Hey, I mean, fuck, you're telling me we lost right after.
Yeah,
to the fucking Chiefs.
But it is a weird coincidence. I'll say that much. But
I'm with you on that one. I'm the same way. I don't see how it keeps happening, and I'm not gonna say it's rigged, but I definitely think. Do you know? I can't remember Brad's name. It's like Richie something. He went on the Edelman podcast, and he was. They asked him about his relationship with refs. He said, "Can I cuss on here?" He's like, "Is that's all you're gonna fucking hear?" He's like, "I can't stand them motherfuckers. When we're on the field, I don't talk to them. They try and talk to me. I ignore them." He's like, "I can't fucking stand them." He was like, "Because they don't start throwing flags until it starts impacting the game." And he was like, "That's every fucking time." He was like, "No matter what, the refs don't want to start throwing flags till they know they can impact the game." And he was like, "I will." He's like, "I'm not in the NFL obviously anymore." He's like, "But I will stand on that till the day that I die, that they purposely throw them flags to impact the games." He's like, "Nah, I'm not going to say that." He's like, "I'm not going to say that they're doing it for a specific team." But he's like, "I definitely think the referees love to be on camera." And he was like, I definitely think they love to feel heard. And he was like, "I definitely think they try their best to place themselves in games." Like, the shit that pissed me off, bro, like, again, when Lamar played the Chiefs last year and the fucking ref ran into Derrick Henry. That's bullshit, bro. That shouldn't happen. And refs are not part of the fucking field. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. It's fucking dumb, bro. And it literally impacts games.
Yeah.
It was a 3rd and fucking 10, and Derrick Henry had it right up the middle, and the fucking ref was there.
Yeah.
You know, or not Derrick Henry, whoever there, Gus Edwards last year. Yeah. And the fucking ref was right there. And he ran right into the fucking ref, and then they had to punt the ball. Like, how is that acceptable?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. If you're going to paint the dude green and then say he's part, like, fucking ghillie suit him, yeah, he's part of the fucking field.
Yeah.
But they're not part of the fucking field, bro. You know, like, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. And it's just a way to cheat games. Let's be real. But that was something I noticed. I've been looking over the rules. There's a lot of shit that don't make sense, bro.
Well, and like the one thing that just, like, it just aggravates me when I hear it is, like, people be like, "Oh, like, you know, they call a bunch of penalties for Mahomes because like he's earned the right, like he
I can't stand
like he's
that
like
shit.
You know, like the best quarterback in the league.
Get
and all that stuff." And it's like,
out of here. Joe Burrow was the best.
That's understandable, but it's like at the same time, it's like, I thought, you know, the rules are supposed to be for everybody. It's supposed to be equal across the board. You can't have favorites. Like,
that's facts.
The fuck you mean there's favorites?
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Like,
Brady wasn't getting this, bro. Like, Brady just had good fucking teams, dog. Like, I'm not going to say that he wasn't put in a great position, because he was. But he wasn't getting fucking bailed by the refs all the time, dude. He was cheating. Don't get me wrong. He was cheating like a motherfucker. Yeah. But he didn't need the refs.
Yeah, no.
That's my thing. Like, everybody wants to bring up them two, and then the direct comparison I make is I can pull up 15 fucking videos where a flag has directly impacted a Chiefs game and they have won. I can't pull up fucking 5 of Tom Brady's career that have had that way. Yeah. Now, most of it's because he's dominant and he's up 3 touchdowns, but it don't happen, bro. It don't fucking happen, dog. It never fucking happens.
And if it did happen, because like there was a few times that like Brady got a call that went his
way. Of course, everybody.
But it was like, you know, it was like every now and again. Yeah, it seems like with the Chiefs, it's
this
like
entire season.
It's like every time, and it's like the whole crowd knows it. It's like, oh, here comes a flag, and then bam, there's a flag.
Like, it's like watching a WWE
or it'll be like a Chiefs
show,
you know, like a 2-minute drive, and Chiefs got to get this, and everybody's in their mind knows
already. They're like,
everybody knows
happen here.
That there's going to be something that happens, and they're going to get a flag or something to go their way. Right. I mean, it happens every time. It's insane, man.
Yeah, so let me ask you this, Bailey, because I've been getting so sick of the first off, I want you to hear this clip. Have you seen the Mark Gruden show they got on Barstool Sports?
John Gruden?
John Gruden, yes. I don't know why the fuck I keep calling him Mark. Mark has the fucked up haircut. But
I love John Gruden.
Oh, dude, John Gruden is so fucked. The best decision they ever made was giving that man his own fucking podcast, bro. It's
been kind of upsetting recently because there's been clips of like John Gruden talking about Andrew Luck, about like how good he was, and
I seen that the other day.
And so like when John Gruden was working for ESPN, there's a thing called Gruden Grinders, which like he would like interview like NFL draft prospects going in the draft, and Andrew Luck was one of them. Right. He would have a whole thing of quarterbacks. That was his big thing. But he'd have like linebackers and shit too, just like talking about plays. But he was being interviewed and he was talking about it, and he was like, "Who was the person asked who was the best person you ever interviewed?" And he was like, by far, hands down, Andrew Luck. He was like, he was the smartest dude. You know, he was like built in the lab, like he was made for the NFL.
He's such a big quarterback, dog. Like, you know, I didn't get it back when you were.
He was 6'5", 250.
Yeah,
and he ran a 4.5.
Like, look at him and look at Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, Jalen Hurts is considered a big quarterback in today's league, and he's not like Andrew Luck. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's only considered a big quarterback because of what he can squat. It's not because of his size. You know what I'm saying? It's because of his legs more than anything. Like Andrew Luck, I was like.
Really? I mean, if you think about it, Josh Allen is like the size of Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
And I will say,
Mahomes the size of
Josh
Schneider.
Allen is a
fucking Kermit looking bitch. Bring that shit to Philly, dog. Well, they'll be in New Orleans.
They're bringing it to New Orleans.
Dude, could you imagine? This is another thing why I'm pissed about them winning. Could you imagine how badly the city of New Orleans would have fucking exploded had they let the Buffalo Bills franchise, that's what I like to call them, and the Philadelphia Eagles franchise go down to fucking New Orleans?
They would have been having...
That would have caused a nuke, bro.
I was about to say, like, they would have been having a...
That's the real reason they rigged that shit.
Yeah, like tailgate off, like people jumping off.
You're going to see a fucking dude cussing the shit out of a Bills guy as the Bills guy is suplexing his own fucking buddy into a table that's on fire.
Yeah, that would have been lit.
Will be running naked going, go Birds! Like, both fan bases are so differently.
We did miss out on some good Twitter clips of shit like that going on.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't missed on nothing, bro. Philly is so let me tell you what happened to my uncle today who moved up to Philly. So he moved up to Philly like 3 months. Well, he lives outside of Philly, but he moved up to Philly outside of Philly like 6 months ago. And he's like, I'm debating on making the move to being a fan, man. He's like, everybody up here is cool as fuck. It's like a city of brotherly love thing. I was like, yeah, that's why it's called the city of brotherly love, right? Well, we got to the Commanders game last Sunday, and I had said something to him. I was like, dude, how is it up there? He was like, it's fucking nuts, bro. He's like, we got one Commanders fan at the plant, and I'm pretty sure if they beat you, I've got to hire extra security for that motherfucker tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Like, he was like, okay, and so there's that, right? He texts me today and goes, bro, I fucking hate these people. I go, wow, what's wrong? He goes, I get into a dispute at Walmart with a guy, and I see he's wearing a shitty-ass Eagles jacket. So I said, go Kansas City. He goes, next thing I know, the entire fucking Walmart is chasing me outside.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
I told him, I was like, you did that to yourself, bro. I was like, you watched a dude down a light pole. You think they're not going to chase you just for talking shit? No, like, for me, I'd be like, if I was there, I'd be like, oh, I got to join with them.
Especially on Super Bowl weekend. Like,
yeah, not and like Kansas City is the NFL's villain, dog. Like, let's be real. And Philly fucking hates them for God all the reasons. Because Jason Kelsey's being a fucking traitor.
I think Philly hates everybody.
Philly does hate everybody. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we, but I love every team in our division. I do. I love the Giants, the Commanders, and the Cowboys.
I don't know. There were some clips that came out with Philly fans treating Commander fans.
Oh, they fucked them over.
Walking out the stadium.
Oh, they fucked. Yeah, but well, that's like me though. Like they're fucking crazy, bro. Like they take that shit like it's a gladiator war, dog. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is what I was gonna show you. Look.
Yeah, John Gruden. That's what we.
So yeah. So look. So they had people call in on Gruden's little podcast, right? And and so. See if I can find the original. So they had the fucking Commanders fan come in and they asked for his opinion on the Tush push. And this was directly after the game, right?
Okay.
This motherfucker gets on there and is like, burn Philly to the ground. It's just fucking losing
just crashing out.
Just losing his fucking shit, bro. God, how long ago was this? There's John Gruden right there. But so they had a Commanders fan come on and just basically asked him about the Tush push, right? How fucking many videos they post a day. Jesus Christ.
Well, while you're trying to find it, I'll just explain why.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like when I was talking about John Gruden and like me getting my feelings because there's been clips coming out of when he was talking about Andrew Luck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since he's under Barstool Sports, like they have that Part of My Take podcast as well.
Yeah.
So they actually got Andrew Luck on the podcast to talk about like
with Gruden or
well, no, Gruden wasn't there, but like Gruden talking about Andrew Luck, like got hype on the internet. So then they reach out to Andrew Luck to do an interview with him and just catch up because he never does interviews.
Right? Yeah, he's been out of media. For years.
He got out of the NFL and just went.
You know what I remember when I hear Andrew Luck? Flip phone. Flip phone.
What you mean?
Dude had a flip phone, dog.
Oh,
you don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
He famously, after getting that contract where he fucked the Colts and left, made the deal on his flip phone.
Oh,
you don't remember that?
Yeah.
And they were like, Andrew, why don't you get a smartphone? He's like, because I like this.
Yeah. But so they was talking about Andrew Luck and about like kind of like why he retired and just like shit like that. And I was in my feelings about like, bro.
What could have been?
I mean, because he's still only like what 33 or 34
he could come
now.
back, bro, if he practiced.
He was still lightweight.
I'll tell you right now, the Jets would sign him over fucking Aaron Rodgers in a heartbeat, dude. I mean, that's just my take on it. I really think they would.
But like now he's like going to be the Stanford like GM type of deal, like helping him get recruits and shit. Like
Andrew Luck,
yeah.
he played at Stanford too, didn't he?
Yeah,
that's so wild when you think about the dudes that have come through there Zach Ertz. Didn't CMC play there?
Yep, CMC.
Fuck, it's all white guys. It's all badass white guys too, bro. Did Luke McCaffrey play there or did he play somewhere else?
Luke McCaffrey played.
No, he's North Carolina or something.
No, he played for like Rice or something.
You're right. It was Rice. I forgot about
he
that.
played for Rice.
I forgot about that.
Actually, Luke McCaffrey, he was committed to Louisville and then backed out and went somewhere because he was trying to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
So
that's fucking wild.
I think he committed to Louisville and Louisville's like trying to move him to wide receiver. And he's like, fuck this, I'm out. Went to some other school trying to be a quarterback and like couldn't really make it happen. So then he transferred to Rice and then inevitably became a wide receiver.
Did you see, because he's on the Commanders. Did you see he muffed 2 kickoffs last week?
Lou McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Really?
Or not last week. I keep saying last week, the week before. Yeah, 2 times we kicked the ball off to them. He fumbled it once and then muffed it the second time into the end zone.
I think he's cold. I like.
Oh, he's a beast, but I don't think he should be doing punt or kick returns, man. I don't think he should.
Well, he's white, so he definitely should not be good.
Well, we got shit, boy. Shit.
Hey, no, hey, I'm not gonna lie.
You know who I'm gonna bring up?
We're making a comeback.
Brother. You know who I'm gonna bring up?
Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean is my safety.
Yeah.
We got 2 white boy Rickies. It's just nobody talks about Reed Blankenship, bro.
Him and Reed Blankenship, they are going crazy.
Everybody for 4 years. For 4 years, Reed Blankenship's going to be the fucking truth. It just needs somebody else to take that load off. He's a beast.
I remember, so like I'm like really big in the draft and stuff because I'm
you put me on, bro. Because I'm about Tariq Cohen to this day.
Oh yeah, well, because I'm sadly I'm a fan of shitty franchises, which is the Bengals and the Colts. The Bengals just recently got good, even though they shit the bed this past year. But the Colts have been bad ever since Andrew Luck left. Even when Andrew Luck was there, they were still shitty.
Right.
He was just so good. He was like just making our record.
They made the playoffs a couple times though, didn't they?
Like, only because of luck, though. I mean, if you look at them rosters,
that's what I'm saying. Because of luck,
nobody. But
who was their best receiver? T.Y. Hilton, right?
Yeah, T.Y., which was 5'10", 180, which he was cold.
He had like 6 or 7.
But he's a slot guy. Being a number 1 receiver, you can't.
I don't think y'all had literally anybody else that I can remember.
Bro, no, we didn't have nobody. We had
who was y'all's running back? Frank Gore. Y'all
we had Trent Richardson that that was like the craziest. I mean, he was.
I just watched his interview with Ryan
Clark good in
college, day, bro. Yeah.
I mean, he was insane. Like his whole Alabama highlight reel.
I feel bad for that guy.
Was cold, and then he went to the NFL, and it's just like
it wasn't the same.
I don't know if the game speed was too quick for him or what, but he just couldn't.
See, and they asked that, bro, and he didn't have an answer for him. He's like, I really don't know what happened. He's like, but I feel like what attributed to it was a lot of my peers when I'm getting on fucking ESPN is all just talking shit about me. He's like, and these are people that not only did I come into the draft with, but I've known these people from college and all this other shit. And he basically was alluding to his failure was more, I won't say failure, but his not success was because of his mental stuff that he was going through.
Yeah, I did watch the interview.
And so I was like,
and he was talking about like his like mental being messed up, which I mean, I can get.
I don't know if that affects it,
but at the same time, it's like I don't know how that can affect you not see, because I mean, like there's videos of him just clearly missing like wide open running lanes. Yeah. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't. But I mean, shit.
Well, it's just like this, bro. It's like Jamarcus Russell, dude. They knew they weren't going to make him anything when they gave him blank tapes. Told him to go home and watch them, and he came back and said the blitz packages on them were nice.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just you got a guy or you don't got a guy.
Yeah.
But I did find these clips. I want you to hear both of these.
Okay.
All right, so, before I bring up the Commanders thing, if you've been watching and you're a Commanders fan and you think the refs cheated for us, you're a fucking idiot. Jonathan Luvu fucked you over, not the refs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what play I'm talking about? The 5 intentional shots at our fucking quarterback.
Well, even, I mean, at that point, like they knew they were going to lose.
Yeah.
So he's
trying to hurt Jalen Hurts. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
He was trying to hurt Jalen Hurts.
3 times he jumped over that line and he went helmet to helmet with Hurts.
Well, because he everybody in the stadium knew. Everybody watching the game knew.
Yeah, it was over.
The whole defense knew. Frankie Luvu knew that. Like, we're not going to stop this tush push. So like the only way I can make this not work for them.
Oh shit! He thought it was
it's try to Troy Polamalu and time up the snap count, which the Eagles knew, and they just kept fucking with him, and he kept jumping.
Yeah,
and it just
dude, it came to a point where they weren't even fucking with him anymore.
Yeah,
like they knew he was gonna do the stupid. Like
yeah,
they the third time they were genuinely surprised he was still doing the shit.
Yeah.
Then they were like, well, I guess this is what's gonna happen. So we'll see how many more times he does it. He does it the 5th fucking time. And then, because the ball is literally on the plane of the touchdown, meaning when the ball snaps, it's already a fucking touchdown, basically. And it just, like, what are you not comprehending, Washington? It's not us that fucked you over. It's not the refs. It's your fucking own boy. All right.
There's really people
Dude,
mad about that?
Everybody hates us because they're convinced the refs won that game for us. They really
y'all
think
was
that there
already
was
up by what, 2 or 3 touchdowns?
Fucking swear to God, yeah, but everybody wants to play stupid. And so they really acted like that specific situation impacted the fucking game that we put up 50 points in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just pisses me off because just find a better excuse. Jaden Daniels, it should be disappointed in y'all right now. That motherfucker put up possibly their best rookie season ever. Ever.
Yeah, like a good excuse is like the Colts in the AFC Championship game when they got dog walked by the Patriots and they blamed the deflating balls.
Like, there was some truth to it.
Pretty fucking embarrassing.
There was some truth.
Well, but they came out and the Colts had just as many deflated balls as the Patriots.
Oh, that's wild.
But they, because I mean, I'm a Colts fan. I love the Colts.
Yeah.
But to me, like that was so embarrassing when they did that whole lawsuit. It's like, I mean, y'all got dog walked. Like it wasn't even a close game, so why even make it a deal like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just honestly that might have led to Andrew Luck being like, "This franchise is so shitty, I'm out of here."
I feel bad.
That probably led to him.
I really do because I really did like Luck. Like, bro, there's a lot of guys that I didn't give two shits about, and then you put me on to them, and I'd sit there and watch their highlights or I'd watch their games. Like, this motherfucker. Like, Luck played 2 more seasons of our fantasy before he finally retired. I had him for one of them.
Well, the thing every Colts fan feels this way that I talk about, but it's like we just wish that he would have just tried to stay one more season because the season that he retired,
he was gonna be fine, bro.
Well, that was the season
Quentin Nelson
that we finally had a good old line. We had Quentin Nelson. We drafted another dude, Braden Smith, in the 2nd round. I'm pretty sure the same year as Quentin Nelson. But they were like really good. We had a 1st round pick center in Ryan Kelly. He still plays for him now. Well, just like
Ryan Nelson Kelly's a beast
Braden
too,
Smith.
Bro.
Like we finally had a good old line, and that year we had Jacoby Brissett that came in. And
he did good for a little bit, bro.
You know why he did good? Because we had the best O-line in the league.
Yeah, you had an O-line.
It's like if he would have stayed one more year.
Y'all still got Quentin Nelson, right?
We got all 3 of them guys.
That's what I thought.
They're just older now, but yeah.
Could you imagine if y'all signed Saquon instead of us, bro?
Well,
that would have been crazy.
We're not the Colts organization is not that smart.
Y'all are a smart market team.
Well, no, too. we got JT anyway. JT's coach.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I love Jonathan Taylor. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
he's one guy that I can bet on every Sunday to score a touchdown is fucking Jonathan Taylor.
No, he's cold.
Shout out JT.
If he's not hurt,
he's
either rushing for 100+ yards and
does got the green hat with an orange bill, but it's backwards. It's an orange hat with a green bill. That's fucking hard. That's an Eminem lyric, dog.
Oh, for real?
They like to say I'm trash because I'm white and say I have no skill because I stand out like a green hat with an orange bill.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that was pretty neat. All right.
Yeah, that's not. I butchered it a little bit, but yeah, like he's got that up. Let me just go.
But
it's on this fucking album right here.
But yeah, so
that's not it. Go ahead, Bailey. I'm listening.
Well, no, I was just gonna put I think the last thing I was talking about with that ordeal was I just know so much about oh fuck. I'm not even making sense right now, but going back to the Gruden thing, that's why.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I always watch Gruden Grinders and shit because Colts franchise sucks, Bengals franchise sucks for so long that the draft is that's my Super Bowl that I get to look forward to. Like I hope we draft these guys.
Are we reading that same message? I don't mean to interrupt you, but what the fuck? Find God.
Dude, what now?
Jerkmate rank.
Oh no, I wouldn't have.
Is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say I don't care. Fuck them. They'll probably promote us. I don't know.
You know who's probably a ranker on Jerkmate?
Gus.
I was just about to say
Gusher.
Honestly,
that's why he ain't here. That motherfucker.
That's why he's not here.
That's why he's not here.
He got some new lotion that he's trying out, and he just couldn't make it today. So that's why we're praying.
The nacho mask didn't come off without the Diddy oil, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But back to look. I want you to hear the Commanders thing. I want to hear.
They're probably so tired of hearing Andrew look right now,
dude.
So
fuck that, bro. This is a Super Bowl special, but you're with 2 old heads. So fuck off. Look, this is the Commanders thing.
Not fucking bad. I got a lot of fucking pounds. A touchdown. Why are we fumbling? What the fuck is going on? You go for a 4th down. 8 times on your first drive. And on the 20-yard line, 4th and 2, you make a field goal. What kind of a fucking decision is that? What kind of a fucking play call is that? How much money do the fucking Eagles pay these referees every 5 fucking seconds? There was some bullshit call. I cannot believe this miracle season is going to end on some Tush referee bullshit. This game is the joke. The NFL is getting wrong.
The thing that gets me is the blank stares of John Gruden. Like,
oh, dude, he's trying so hard not to laugh, bro.
Like, he's just sitting there, just
you think
like,
he's giggling here? Wait till you hear this country ass Eagles fan on his take on the tush push, dog.
Oh, he finally broke. Okay, I was about to say.
I think it was voicemails they were leaving me. He said, I want everyone in fucking Washington's defense cut right now. Also, fuck you, Marshawn Lattimore. Stop trying to kiss A.J. Brown, pussy. I know you're missing Mike Evans, but he didn't make it. All right? So stay the fuck off my boy. But, yeah, I just had to address that. Here's the Eagles fan. This is my fucking favorite video right now.
The problem is that we live in a made-up America. Whenever the Congolese arrived, got interviewed by the Browns or whoever they said they were interviewed for the general manager position, everybody decided to be a bunch of liberal woofers. The tush push just shows you that a bunch of grown men know how to play this football game the right way. You press the ball forward. If you can't stop it,
you need to nut up or shut up.
If you were the one killing everybody, slaying and taking their heads off, you know what that is? Let's find somebody and put them out there and see if we can defeat him. If not, he's just going to keep slaughtering you. So you know what? Keep the tush push in the game. Nothing's wrong with it. Grow up. Learn to play football. Learn to play it better. Stop whining. Stop being a bunch of little liberal bitches. I'm so sick of hearing it. Jalen Hurts and the Birds just shoved it
right up their ass.
I don't care if I see it 50 times in the Super Bowl. No, they run the tush push every single play. Every single play. 2.5 to 3.2 yards.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
I didn't even know Philadelphia had country people.
Dude, oh yeah, Lancaster, Pennsylvania is full of them. It's crazy. I think it's from my uncle's. So look, listen to Dave Portnoy's reaction. He goes, "Was he for or against the tush push?" And they're like, "He's all for it." Yeah. Listen to his reaction. Tell me what you think of Portnoy's take.
Every single play, 2.5 to 3.2 yards. First down. Don't give a shit.
I love Gruden.
Pussy ass nation and everything being a bunch of liberal, woke-minded bitches.
He's pro or anti? He wants all tush pushes. He wants the whole game to be a tush push. The Eagles could tush push down the field and score a touchdown every single drive.
Such a fucking casual.
They gain 3 to 4 yards of the tush push. I don't care what that guy says. The tush push, you always ban plays that aren't good for the game. That play is not good for the game. It's stupid. It's boring. It's the Eagles basically have to get 8 yards. The Ravens 8 yards. Now people are going to say.
Something tells me this dude's a Giants fan. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah. So, if you're that Philly fan and you hear this, we love you, brother. We'll get you on a video call.
Now, the tush push is a great.
It's a broken play, for sure.
Well, no, it's a good play, but the risk reward in that is because
it's very bad.
I played O-line like
and you see it
playing.
In every other team not doing it correct too.
It wears down your offensive line so much because it's so much like force and push, and then you're falling down and people's falling on top of you. You're getting your staying them up, you know.
And Jason Kelce literally would just go directly into the fucking dirt.
Like the old linemen actually hate the tush push.
I know, yeah,
because it's just miserable being down there and all that mush, I guess.
They're basically just making themselves slides good for fucking.
You get about 2-3 good tush pushes, and it will work. But if you like go 5+ tush pushes in a game,
they're done.
I mean, your old lineman is,
look at the
like
Bills.
gasping for air.
The Bills, the Cowboys, and somebody else. I think it was the Ravens. All 3 did the push this season, trying to do it just as much as we can. And the whole question everybody had was, can they do the tush push without Jason Kelce? Motherfucker, we can do it with a fucking squirrel. It don't fucking matter, bro. Like and you're right. I was denying it. We got the best fucking O-line in the league. It's not even going to be a close Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I don't see one fucking person on their team that stands out that's going to stop Saquon Barkley. I don't. And I'm sorry. I've always been a Saquon guy when he was on Penn State and the Giants. I didn't really ever hate him because he never really fucking got to play against us because he's always hurt. I don't see any guy on that team stopping that man on that D-line. I don't see safety catching.
Well,
Chris Jones is the one guy that worries me, and he's battling an injury.
I'm not gonna lie. So I know too much about football. Like I know too many guys. Play fantasy.
You're the analyst,
dude. It's insane. But I actually think the Giants. You said Giants. The Chiefs' defensive line is actually pretty damn good. They got Chris Jones.
Oh yeah.
They got a defensive end. George Karfalatis.
Oh, he's a beast.
He's
a beast.
Cold.
Their O-line is the shit too.
And they're they are, but they're hurt. so they're really not as good as they.
Dude, I'm telling you right
as
now,
they could be.
Jalen Carter is about to fuck Patrick Mahomes
But,
up.
I think the Chiefs' defense is better than what people think, and also their defensive coordinator. Like
He's a beast.
Like
yeah.
he can get head coaching jobs, but he
doesn't want to.
he
knows
says
he
he declines them all.
Community, yeah.
He's like, fuck it, I just want to be a coordinator. I don't want all that pressure to be head coach. So that's why he's
and he's thriving,
staying at the Chiefs for so long, and that's kind of like the best option that the Chiefs could have is if you got the top defense coordinator and he doesn't want to leave just because he don't, he's just chilling, like, this is what I like doing. And then, I mean, you like hit gold on that because like now,
but everybody wants to play their role and they don't make it about themselves. Yeah, that's
I mean, like the Lions,
really why they're winning.
Well, like the Lions, like that's another reason why they were so good. They had the best offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator in the league, and
just like us 2 years ago.
was a good head coach,
just like us 2 years ago.
But I mean, you just can't keep coordinators. They're offering them so much money. They're like, fuck it, yeah. I mean, we can't say no.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't.
Ben Johnson's on the Jets. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna get rid of Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This will be the last fucking year.
Ben Johnson is the Bears head coach.
Oh, he's not on the Jets.
Aaron Glenn, which was the Lions defense coordinator.
Oh, Aaron Glenn got signed on the Jets. Okay, yeah, he's probably still gonna get rid of Rodgers too. He fucking played against him all season. He knows him too fucking well.
Do you want to go to that, or do you want to
Aaron Rodgers
still talk about?
So let's do this a little more recent thing. Let's talk about the NFL awards, bro.
Okay,
because everybody's gonna bring up the fact they think Lamar should have won. I'm not mad at the Josh Allen pick at all. I think it was well deserved. I think Saquon, in my opinion, had just a little bit more case because, in my opinion, I don't think we fucking make it to the first playoff game without Saquon Barkley. The way. And I could be wrong, but the way last season went was so detrimental for our chemistry. We had to come out this free season with such a big fucking signing. I'm going to be real with you. I think that motherfucker's the heart and soul of our team. And you obviously have signings like Zach Bond, who is about to get fucking paid.
I don't think
Quinion Mitchell.
Y'all can't afford him.
We can't afford him, yeah. We got Quinion Mitchell and Cooper, so we'll be
y'all are
able
set.
to draft somebody.
No, y'all are set.
We also got who was? I mean, dude. Here's the thing: you got Quinion, Reed, Cooper. Fucking Darius Slay, who we're probably gonna let walk because he's on a veteran's minimum. I'm trying to think.
Well, dude's like 35.
Yeah, he's old, bro. Like he's old.
Like, he's like defined.
I'm not convinced that he won't retire if we win or lose. Like he might retire. Fucking Brandon Graham has got 2 torn shoulders and is about to fucking play tomorrow. Yeah. Can you believe that shit?
Well, he's retiring too at the end of the year.
Yeah, but yeah, who did you think the MVP?
Y'all got a really good defensive lineman that's gonna hit free agency. That Milton.
I want to trade AJ Brown for dude coming out of Penn State. I know it sounds crazy, but
coming out of Penn State,
the DN coming out of Penn State,
Abdul Carter.
Imagine him and Jalen Carter.
That would be cold, but
and you get Josh
he's going top 3.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. You trade
for a top 3 pick, bro.
You think AJ Brown, bro? Well, I guess they have to.
AJ's cold, but not a top 3 pick. You know what I'm saying? That's like
I don't know, Brody. I think you're talking about a top 10 receiver in the league, and the person they'd be trading it to is the Raiders, who have nobody.
Yeah, but he ain't going. Raiders got like a six overall pick. He ain't going. Abdul Carter's going.
I thought the Raiders were number 2. Were they not number 2 anymore?
No, it's Titans.
Yeah,
they got first, which I would like.
Is it Giants that got
my dream scenario for the Titans is like them trading back in the draft, getting draft assets. Aaron Rodgers gets cut by the Jets, goes to Titans.
Let that man go, bro. Let that man go, bro.
Hey,
he's not gonna mentor Will Levis to where Will Levis will become good. It's not gonna happen.
I started losing hope for Aaron Rodgers at the beginning of the year, but his second half of the year,
I mean, it wasn't bad.
He was looking good.
I just
it kind of put me back on the hype train.
The thing with me and Aaron Rodgers, okay, is I think the skill he's putting up, you can get from 6 other quarterbacks right now. And I think with that being said, all of the bullshit that comes with him is not worth it. I mean, the dude's blaming fucking losses on receivers every fucking game, or a running back, or a misplay. And then he got fucking Robert Salah fired and literally took no responsibility for his actions. I can't fuck with a guy who does that. And it has nothing to do with his skill, but I just feel like he'll get benched halfway through next season. I really do. I think the Jets come out and draft somebody good, crazy good, that nobody's expecting.
You mean so my thing about the Giants and the Jets is the New York media.
Oh, dude.
I think whoever they bring there, it don't matter. It could
make them look bad.
Dude, it could be the next Andrew Luck.
But what about what about
for how hard the media
Jones though? Because both of them are in New York too.
Well, that's a quarterback.
That's a worse team.
A quarterback position is is like a whole different stratosphere than a wide receiver.
Oh yeah,
back
of course.
anything.
Yeah,
but the New York media is so tough on the head coaches, the quarterbacks, and they're always like down their throat, every day,
time,
every week, every little thing is getting written about. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like if they don't tip a server a certain amount, it's getting put in.
I already know.
So I just think that New York media is just they just put so much pressure on quarterbacks and coaches that you like you
especially
can,
when your teams
you can never be successful
Yeah.
in there, like because it's already hard enough, head coach or quarterback, and with all that you know, pressure putting on you from the media, it's like you just can't live and like thrive under pressure like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that so I don't.
He is coming from Green Bay. He is coming from Green Bay, which is fucking family-esque atmosphere.
I mean, even that.
People.
I mean, you just think about the people that the Giants and the Jets have had, and like any quarterback they've had goes to shit. Any coach they get goes to shit.
But
the only people that could thrive was the Giants back in like right before.
That was 2 years ago.
You know, like social media.
When we made the Super Bowl, man. Because remember, they made the playoffs. We actually,
the Giants did?
Yeah, we beat them that first playoff game. They were actually decent, bro. They beat the.
You talking about when Daniel Jones beat the Vikings and shit?
I don't know if he beat the Vikings, but it was
like when the Giants.
I think they ended up
Daniel
being
Jones and Saquon went to the playoffs.
Yeah,
they beat upset the Vikings.
Oh no, I don't know.
And then they got
maybe they did beat the Vikings. I guess.
And then that's when
the contract. You're right. Yeah, we were the ones.
You're right. They paid Daniel Jones, but didn't pay Saquon, and everybody
actually had a win.
What the fuck?
They actually had a playoff win. That's
crazy.
But
it was against the Vikings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot that they even beat the Vikings. That's crazy. But yeah, they and that's what I'm saying is just 2 years ago they were in playoff contention. So I just don't understand how they fucked it up this bad. Like,
well,
seen the call.
You know what it was?
Letting Saquon go first off.
That was Brian Daboll's second year there from the Bills. He was the Bills offensive coordinator. He was like the next hot big coach.
Yeah,
and he went in there and did good the first year or two, and then the New York media started putting
fucked
pressure
him over.
on him,
Yeah,
and now he can't do shit.
Yeah. Daniel
Jones couldn't do shit.
Daniel Jones just sucks, bro.
No, he does. But I'm just saying, like that's the media fucking messing him up.
That's very true, bro. Because I definitely feel like the LA media is the same way with the Lakers. You know, like the Lakers.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a Lakers fan. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like no matter what, the Lakers can almost they're always almost always be under scrutiny because of fucking LeBron and fucking everybody else. But
we can go to
that. With that being said,
but I mean, before we go to the Lakers and stuff, do you want to?
Oh yeah, let's finish out the awards.
I'm gonna give out your Super Bowl. Oh, okay.
Let's do the awards. And let's do the Super Bowl prediction, and then we'll go over to the massive fucking weekend we had. Because what the fuck? So I'm gonna just say I don't have any problem with the NFL awards that went out this year, except for Coach of the Year. I don't see how the fuck you don't give it to Dan Quinn.
I don't even know who won Coach of the Year.
Kevin McConnell, the fucking Vikings head coach.
I get that. No, I get that.
Over the Commanders coach though.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
so silly.
You can see either way because I do. I get
it was a 14
I do get the
season.
Commanders thing 100%.
Yeah,
but O'Connell
14 wins is good.
O'Connell came in thinking he was going to have a first round rookie quarterback. Blows his knee in training camp.
Yeah,
brings in Sam Darnold. That's been shit on his whole career.
14 games.
Been a backup.
Made the playoffs
for the past 2-3 years. And then he got Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was an MVP conversation the whole year.
The first 8 weeks at least. I know he
I'm
jerked
pretty
off
sure
after
it
the
was
Rams game.
Yeah, it was
he came back up afterwards.
It was pretty but I mean, he brought a dude that was like
he was like 6th,
like in the dirt
season,
and resurrected his career. And got to where the Vikings got to, what was it, a 14-win season, something like that?
Yeah, it was 14 win. There was 4 14-win teams this year, and 3 of them were in the fucking NFC. Dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Motherfuckers still want to tell me that.
What time?
I got to go back and watch it anyways. But motherfuckers still want to tell me that the AFC is better than the NFC, but the NFC got 3 fucking 14-win teams.
This is just like SEC and Big Ten talk compared to ACC.
Let's say East versus West in NBA, because that's
the Sun Belt Conference. The harder conference you're in, you're going to face more of them.
But how do you determine that?
And that's why
how do you determine that it's harder though? Because if we sit down right now and we look at all these teams in the NFL just based on record, I guarantee you at least 10.
You can't base off because that's the point that I'm getting at is that if you're facing weaker teams, your record's going to look better.
Right. But what I'm asking you is how do you determine which conference is better? Because both of them conferences have dog shit teams, and it's like the AFC has more. I'm sorry, but the AFC has more. This
is like, to me, and this is just how I talk, and it might not come out the right way, but like to me, like I'm like the dummy way to say it is like, what team has the better quarterbacks? Because usually the teams with the better quarterbacks have the better teams.
Mhm.
If you go through and make a list of top 10 quarterbacks, I'm willing to bet you 6 to 7 of the top 10 quarterbacks are going to be in the AFC, because the NFC has Jalen Hurts. They have, let's just say, Jaden Daniels, because he did pretty good this year.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah.
And then
Here, let's switch it over. Look, I'll just list off. So look, you got
Baker Mayfield,
Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott all in one division. You got Matthew Stafford, Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy.
You're getting desperate there.
Oh no, I'm just going down.
Okay,
down the entire NFC. No, I'm not listing these dudes as like they're good. I'm just saying so we can compare.
Yeah.
Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love. Can't forget about him. He had a pretty good season coming off an injury. Caleb Williams, who's homeless. Fucking Baker Mayfield, Michael Penix, Bryce Young, Derek Carr.
Okay.
That's for the AFC or NFC. So for the AFC, you got Josh Allen, Tua, Aaron Rodgers, Drake May, Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, nobody on the fucking Raiders, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson / Justin Fields. You can pick one. You're not counting both. Joe Burrow. Who the fuck's the Browns quarterback? CJ Stroud. Insert blank here for the Colts.
Well, AR, but
fucking insert blank here for the Jags. Will Levis.
No, Trevor Lawrence.
He got hurt, remember? Mac Jones played out the season.
Well, no, but they still he
still started. Yeah, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's dead even if you look at it at quarterbacks.
No,
bro.
What?
Like, so look. I mean, I'm not writing them down on paper neither. So look, let's just say I'm gonna write down the elites from the NFC.
Well, first is gonna be Pat Mahomes, and then second,
I'm not putting Dak at fucking.
We'll say let's do like this, because everybody's gonna have like the same top 5, but different.
You're talking about like your top 5 QBs?
So I'm just gonna name 5 quarterbacks. You can put them wherever you want. You got Pat Mahomes, you got Joe Burrow, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Josh Allen. That 4 or 5 is AFC. Then let's just say Jalen Hurts throwing NFC. So you got.
I'll be real with you. I think Jalen Hurts is top 7 right now because he's got Saquon taking the load off.
Well, but still, so the 4 out of 5 right now is AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's keep going. Where we want to go? Justin Herbert, that's AFC. We can go Baker Mayfield. That's
we're
NFC.
not going to count her. I mean, we'll count Herbert.
So
for
right
yours,
now
NFC
is 2 for 7. Number 8.
I wouldn't call Brett. Yeah,
would be.
So I got at 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 8 QBs of the NFC that I think are elite, and that's Hurts, Daniels, Matthew Stafford, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love, and Baker Mayfield. So that's 8 people I think are good quarterbacks coming out of the NFC.
I know, but we're talking about top 10 though. We're not talking about good We're not talking about good quarterbacks.
This is a very flawed system, though, because like it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like you can have the best quarterback and still suck ass. Like, let's be honest. That's what the Bengals did this year.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is just the more than likely the better teams are going to have better quarterbacks.
But I'm still not getting a correlation to how that makes the AFC the better conference. That's what we're trying to figure out here.
Because the better quarterbacks usually make better teams. And the AFC has, let's just say, 7 out of the 10 are AFC.
So let's look at the top 10 quarterbacks. Let's do that. That'll make it a little bit easier. I understand what you're saying, but it just don't correlate in my head. Top 10 NFL QBs. Because I see what you're saying, but stats don't mean everything. And when you got people with like fucking Jalen Hurts, bro, that defense he had this year, he's going to get talked about this season for fucking 10 or 9 years just because of our defense. So you have Lamar 1, Allen 2, Burrow 3, Goff is 4, Darnold's 5. So 2 of the top 5 are NFC quarterbacks. Then your number 6 is Baker. That's 3.
Talking about Darnold, that was a backup?
It's the rankings, brother.
No, okay.
This is your argument we're using.
I know, go ahead.
This is your argument we're using.
Go ahead.
So let the stats show you that right now, as of number 6, we are up 3 NFC to 4 NFC to 2 AFC. Now here's Pat Mahomes, who is number 8. Now it's 4-3.
Pat Mahomes is 8.
Justin Herbert is tied up. Geno Smith to break the tie. Geno Smith was number 10 this year. What the fuck? Are you serious?
Brother,
Geno Smith was number 10. Jalen Hurts wasn't in the top 10 this year in stats. Ain't that crazy?
I can't.
Jordan Love is 11. Matthew Stafford's 12. Brock Purdy's 13. Bryce Young's 14. Kyler Murray's 15. This is NFC running away in the top 20 now.
Dakota, I'm going to be honest with you.
This is NFC. I'm not saying the list is valid.
This list lost all due respect.
But this is with your method, though.
No.
So this is on NFL's list. So you're going to tell the NFL analysts they're wrong.
Very much. Dakota, you can't.
You don't have the credibility to do that, though.
Dakota,
we're just dudes.
You can't sit here and tell me Geno Smith is a top 10 quarterback.
I don't believe he is, but according to this, so look, I don't think Jaden Daniels is a top 7 quarterback. I mean, I don't think Jalen Hurts is out of the top 20, but he is stat-wise. You know what I'm saying?
I think we're going to have to disagree.
So what I'm saying is, if you're going off,
that logic is insane.
I think your logic's insane. I think when you just go off of who's the like, let me put this in basketball terms. Luka's obviously one of the top 10 players in the league, and that's not going to change a fucking thing for the Lakers, bro. It's not. So do you kind of get what I'm saying? Where you could be the best at your position and still not do shit for your team. And like the stats can be there, but like it doesn't really translate to anything. You see what I'm saying? Like you can have them 60-point games and all that shit, but if you lose the game or you don't make the playoffs, what did it really translate to? So how can you say he really was the best at his position when they didn't even, you know, and this is just a fabricated situation, but I'm just saying that if we go off your top 10, yeah, we can argue all day. But I'm using the NFL's list with your method, and the NFC takes it by 1 QB.
Because, yeah, Sam Darnold's
solely
the 5th
best.
Stats. Yeah,
I don't agree.
Sam Darnold's the 5th best.
I don't agree.
Smith's the 10th best.
I don't agree. I'm saying I don't agree because if you don't got Jalen Hurts in your top 15, you're fucking crazy. But this is the list the NFL put together based solely on the quarterback's performances.
Okay.
And which I agree with Pat Mahomes at number 8. I mean, he didn't have the most fucking – I don't know about Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, so we're putting Sam Darnold ahead of Pat Mahomes.
I'm not putting nobody nowhere. I'm just reading the list.
According to that list.
This is the NFL. Look. The NFL list of the top 10 quarterbacks. You lost, brother. Anyways, fucking God, Karma's a bitch. Are you happy about that? Are you happy, Bailey?
I mean, that's
it. Are you fucking happy, Bailey?
I'm not going to say.
It's not my list, brother.
Toes don't lie, brother.
It's you right ass. Now. It's not my list, brother. I didn't make the list. If I made the list, Jalen Hurts would be number fucking 1. I'm just playing. But no, with that being said, I think every NFL award was good except for the Coach of the Year. Gerard Verse is going to be an absolute maniac. Jaden Daniels is going to be a maniac. Saquon, I think, should have won the MVP, but I'm not mad at Josh Allen. Yeah.
The only thing with Josh Allen that I can –
just had no help.
I mean, I definitely want Lamar to win, but I can see Josh Allen winning it just because Josh Allen had no help. Like, his best wide receiver was like a 4th or 5th round pick from Boise State
and Matt Collins.
And
then he gets
if I would have told them
halfway through the season, it's still
if I'd have told them to guess who the Bills' number 1 wide receiver was, I bet more than half the people would be like, I don't.
You know what's crazy? I was talking so crazy, and Khalil and Shakir and Matt Collins both showed up that last game.
I mean, they're
which
good.
surprised the fuck out of me because I was dogging them.
Josh Allen,
but you know who proved me right? Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, that's pretty upsetting. He was supposed to be like the next Travis Kelce, and
I don't know who told you that, but they need to quit lying to your ass. Travis Kelce ain't even fucking Travis Kelce anymore, dog. He's just in a situation where he's going to fucking cut that little end around, and he'll be wide open because everybody fucking lets him do it, and then he'll get like a 30, 40-yard gain, and then fucking Pat Mahomes will rush a 15-yard run, flag will get thrown, they'll run it in every time. Kareem Hunt fucking touchdown. Dude, we missed that last fight, but I caught some glimpse of it. Holy shit. Check that out. Oh, my God, Bailey. Oh.
But
yeah, let's talk about this NBA trade. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Wobbly.
Come on, Rongzhu.
He's a bit wobbly.
Come on, Rongzhu. Come on, Rongzhu. Come on, Rongzhu.
Oh, he's done.
Come on.
How's he still staying?
Come on, Rongzhu. Because they're lightweights.
Oh, shit.
And I'm pretty sure Rongzhu usually fights at Fed. God damn, that boy's a monster.
It's only the first round.
Holy fuck.
I'm not going to lie. That dude in the blue shorts.
This is 2 back-to-back fight of the nights right now. That last fight had some – I didn't want to say anything because you were making some fucking very, very solid points. But that last fight, Bailey, was insane.
That's pretty good. So what was next?
The Lakers trade, man. This has got to be the wildest fucking NBA trade deadline I've ever seen. So just in a sense of what happened Saturday, John Cena lost the Rumble, Adesanya got knocked out, and Luka got traded to the fucking Lakers.
All the sports are trying to just
Break your heart.
Just trying to hold the stick to NFL.
They just said we're just gonna. They just take the baton and we're just gonna
try.
Yeah. I think they stopped it, bro. I don't know. Oh no, it's the end of the round.
Yeah, it was in the round.
That's wild, but it's fucking crazy. I don't got a lot of thoughts on it besides the fact I think Luka going to the Lakers ain't gonna change shit.
I was about to. So why don't you think he's gonna change anything for them?
Well, so the main reasoning you gotta think, why would they get rid of their franchise star? Okay, that's the first question I always ask.
Do you want me to give you my?
Well, they said why they got rid of him. They said that he stopped conditioning and he stopped showing up to practice.
Oh, you're talking about Luka.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about AD, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, and that's a valid point, too, because I didn't see why they traded AD. I have a feeling it's because of injuries. But so Luka, they said they traded Luka because of lack of defense, he stopped doing his conditioning, and then he eventually just stopped coming to practice or some shit like that. I don't know if that last part's true, but that's what I read. But I know the first two are. Like, he didn't give a fuck about conditioning, none of that. And sometimes that happens. I don't know. But I just I don't know what the fuck was up with that. That shit happened in a blink of an eye. Nobody saw it coming. It was on a sports-riddled day.
Well, so I heard that apparently, because, the aftermath, everybody's talking about how the Lakers ran away with this trade and they got the better asset and Luka, which I
don't know who won.
Which,
for real,
I do agree with that. I mean, I just think Luka is AD's awesome.
Luka's a dog,
but
bro.
I think Luka's like a top 3, top 5 player. Like, you can't say that he's not better than AD just for what he can bring to a team. But apparently the Mavs went to the Lakers. The Mavs went to the Lakers first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And was like, hey, would you guys want Luka? And they're like, yeah, but what do you want? And they're like, AD, and Lakers are like,
he's about to blow this fight, dude.
And
Lakers got heel hooked. That's so crazy. That is so fucking crazy. He's about to get heel hooked that they're beating that dude's ass. He knows that's his only way to victory. He's got it. Oh, hold up.
No, he ain't got it yet.
He ain't got it yet. I thought he had the other leg through. That dude, Rongzhu's doing great. But yeah, no, the fucking fact that you said they asked for AD.
Yeah, so the Mavs went to the Lakers apparently and was like, hey, would you guys be interested in Luka? And they're like, well, yeah, of course, but I mean, like, who do you want for us to give up? Like, they were saying they were gonna have to give up picks, give up LeBron.
Yeah, and they just asked for AD.
And they was like, AD and like maybe like your 6th or 7th man. And they're like, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, but
see, and
I'm gonna be on the hush about it. And they're like, and Rob Pelinka, the Lakers GM, is like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll keep it a secret, yeah, whatever you want,
Yeah.
And so they got Luka, and my thing is, from what I heard, because I'm not the biggest NBA.
I used to watch bombs, bro. There was no watch bombs. It was fucking shams. Now I don't know if you got shams or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you suck. I'm sorry, but you suck. You're not Waj. That shit hit when I was already drunk. You should have fucking known about that when they were talking. Waj would have known about it when they were talking. That's
but so apparently the Mavs, I think they're just covering their ass saying that Luka wasn't conditioning right, that he wasn't
very possible,
practices and all that stuff. Just because I think in hindsight they're like, you know what, we might have fucked this up type of deal. But I can see what they're thinking because like they got a couple good point guard shooting guards, but they needed a center. And AD is a very good center.
So now they've got AD.
But the only thing is the Lakers' biggest issue with AD was because they wanted him to play center, but he never wanted to play center. He wants to play 4. He don't want to be a 5.
Yeah.
So the Mavs are going to be in the same predicament as the Lakers.
Well, he played center today, though.
Well, yeah.
For only a quarter,
of course he is because it's his first game and he's trying to look good.
Yeah.
But
his hands all over that game.
I promise you, in 20 games, he's going to be crying about wanting to be a 4 again, just like he did with the Lakers.
Bro. Hey,
and
that's one thing.
But the Lakers, I think the Lakers, I mean, are set themselves up awesome because LeBron, he's been begging for somebody to be a point guard. Like he doesn't want to use all the miles up in the regular season because he wants to be fresh for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Them getting Luka is going to slow their pace down, and Luka can control the ball and let LeBron be a 2 or 3, which is what he wants to do.
It'd be great for him.
And I think that's going to help him out. I think the Lakers are going to be really good.
They're not going to win. I'm telling you right now, they're not going to win the championship. But they may do something crazy. I don't see anything crazy happen just yet. Here's where I'm like,
I can see him finishing maybe 3rd.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Getting to the semifinals.
Well, no.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, you know more about NBA than me.
Well, I don't keep up with NBA as much as I used to, but I'm gonna this is what I think. Okay, there's stuff that's non-tangible, right? I don't really think LeBron's in this shit for a championship anymore, bro. I really don't. Like,
really,
dude, like I just don't. Like, bro, it's just, to me, it seems like he's only worried about developing Bronny, getting Bryce to the league, and then he's going to retire. And Bryce is getting into the league in 2 years.
Bryce is cold.
Bryce is way better than Bronny.
Bryce,
He's fucking like almost like 6'8" or something, and can fucking like he controls the
Bryce
pace. So
is what
fire.
people want Bronny to be.
Yes, and I hate it for Bronny because you're never gonna fill your dad's footsteps. But
Bryce might though.
Bryce, I don't
Bryce
know,
is built
but
just like
nobody's ever gonna.
Well,
touch
yeah, no,
any
that's
of
true.
LeBron's record.
That's true,
bro.
but I mean,
that
like,
dude's an alien built in a fucking
Yeah.
lab. Okay, like $1 million into your body. Bronny would have had to start now, and he wouldn't have been able to go to college to break the.
Well,
records,
but Bronny's only like 6'2" or something,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, he's
6'1",
my height,
6'2".
yeah.
Yes, he's like,
Yeah.
I mean, tall for regular people.
he's actually
NBA,
he's shorter than me, I think.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
But Bryce, I think he's already
He's
like 6'4",
6'8". Yeah, he's like
6'5".
6'8".
Oh, he's
well. I don't know if he is. I think they said he's projected to be 6'8".
okay. Yeah, because I think right now he's like 6'4", 6'5". But he's already like already bigger than
bro.
Bronny.
He's
Like,
the truth for real,
yeah,
bro. Like
I mean, he's
like,
kind of built like.
could you
LeBron.
imagine if they didn't make him wear fucking glasses, bro? Like if he didn't get nerfed with eyesight, he'd be a menace, dog.
I kind of like the
But so what I was gonna say, my
the
bad.
goggle look. Be honest.
Oh, I love the goggles.
I think
look. But what I'm saying is, imagine if he didn't need them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine if he didn't need them hoes.
To
Like,
me,
that's
I'd rather play with the goggles on just to make sure your eyes don't get fucked up, like getting poked or
Yeah,
scratched.
especially when you're playing with Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Draymond, you weak ass bitch. You're not a Hall of Famer. I don't give a fuck who has anything to say about it.
And I fucked with Butler, but now I don't like Butler.
Jimmy
so
Butler,
fuck Butler too.
Fuck you too.
Fuck
You
the-
and your
fuck the whole
$20 cup of
Warriors.
coffee is ridiculous. It wasn't enough that you was fucking Rachel Nichols in the bubble. You had to sell her $20 coffee to. You had to sell her $20 coffee to. You're a piece of shit, and you just got a free ring. If it was any other team but the Warriors.
Free
So,
ring. Warriors aren't good like that, are
I
they?
said if it's any other team but the Warriors.
Oh,
But yeah, I realized as I said it. It's
So,
Warriors.
who do you
I don't know why I
think-
thought he got sent to the fucking the fuck is it?
the Sixers.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought he got sent to the Sixers because they got PG, Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain got hurt. Joel just came back.
Didn't Butler play for the Sixers?
Yeah, a
That's
long
where he
time
came
ago.
from?
Yeah.
So the Heat.
So he's been everywhere.
Oh no,
bro.
he's
been
been on the
everywhere.
Timberwolves.
So he started with the Bulls.
Yeah,
Then
no, I remember
got
that,
traded
yeah.
to the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
After T-Wolves, I'm pretty sure that's when he went to Philly. And he fucking Jimmy Butler has had an underrated career. I will say, you're a phenomenal player, brother. I think
Have you seen?
I think it's all said and done. You'll be better than D Wade if you keep doing what you're
Have
doing.
you seen the side by sides of Butler and Jordan?
Yeah,
and
they
like
look just alike.
and like the. I mean, it's like a folktale story, but like where he grew up at, like his mom was apparently like one.
He was homeless too, bro,
Jordan's,
at 13.
Well, his mom was apparently, I'm like, one of Jordan's like
or groupies.
Yeah, groupie type of deals. I'm like, whenever he went to that city, and there's like I mean, this is like internet facts,
Yeah.
so you never.
They've been
know.
saying the same shit
But,
about Anthony
but they
Edwards,
were
too.
saying that supposedly Butler, because like, he never knew his dad, and never
So
like
there's
had
a fan
family.
theory. Is Jordan?
So there's a fan theory that Jordan might be his dad that like got his mom, group got like a little groupie pregnant.
you know what Jordan said? He said, I don't think my dad's my dad. I think I was a milkman baby.
For real?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I think, or a mailman baby or something. That's one of the like wildest things he said in The Last Dance.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's I love Jordan, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Bro's gonna always be the fucking GOAT. But
So
what I was gonna say before we get, because I know what you're gonna say. So the only reason I think this Luka trade, I'm not gonna say it isn't gonna affect shit. They might make a deep playoff run. They might fucking win it all. I don't know. But in terms of where I think LeBron's focus is, Bronny's been had a bunch of good games. And LeBron's been fucking like, he's been playing the role well, bro. Like he's been doing what he always does. Like dude will just hit 5 threes in the fourth quarter just to fucking catch them back up. Like be the only guy scoring. And Austin Reeves is kind of taking a back seat scoring wise. All them guys are kind of suffering. Bronny's starting to kind of bring it up a little bit. Like he had 22
I have noticed
points.
that.
Yeah.
And also, like this just popped in my head too. I think maybe Bronny, because he's so small that he's going to have to play the point guard position. Like that's the only position he can play.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can put little guys other places.
maybe a
don't
shooter,
work.
but he's really not that good
He
of
could
a
be
shooter.
a shooting guard, I guess.
But he's not that good of a shooter,
You don't
so he
want to
kinda
put him
has to
there
be a
if he
point
can't
guard.
shoot.
But you know who
Bryce
the best
can
person to learn behind? Luka being a point guard. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
maybe watch
that is a very good
type of
take.
deal,
I like
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
That's a very good take. I like that. That is actually really, really fire take.
slow the
man.
pace for him, because I mean he's not the best athletically.
Yeah.
I mean he's a good athlete, but not.
I mean,
like
Luka,
NBA.
bro. Luka is one of the best athletically, in my opinion. He just don't
Really?
look athletic. Yeah, bro. I mean, dude. Who
Well,
do you know
I
that
think-
comes in taking James Harden's step back, makes it his own, and then adds to it, bro?
I
Now they
think,
don't even know what a travel is anymore.
I think what makes Luka so good, and this is just from like an outside, like my mind is all football, and I watch like UFC, a little bit NBA,
I mean, I'm more NFL UFC than anything.
but I think what makes Luka so good is that his first step is probably like one of the quickest first steps.
Oh, yeah,
because he's so slow,
his stutter
and he gets people like off balance, and then his quick first step back or to the side or whatever gets him that.
It's just like James Harden, dog. I swear to God, it's exactly how James Harden used to do it. And there wasn't a lot of people that, like, bruh, besides Luka and James Harden, who do you know that's hitting that step back the exact same way?
Yeah, no,
I really don't know anybody. But yeah, I think it's a good take, man. That's a very good take. I really don't hate that.
So if you don't think
I just don't think LeBron is in it to win it anymore, is what it is. It's not that I don't think they're that good. They've got a good roster. They got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Bronny, LeBron, Luka, fucking I don't know who their center is. It's probably going to be their one weakness now. But I just think that LeBron, for where he's at, it's kind of like how we were talking about with Izzy.
Oh no, they got the Lakers they got that Jackson Hayes dude. Which is good. Like he's all right.
Until he beats his girlfriend again.
Yeah. That will put a damper on things.
I mean, put a damper. That's what I'm saying. I mean, no disrespect, Jackson, but what the fuck? But no, I mean,
so
they could do something.
Who's your best teams or best team in the East and best team in the West? Because I really don't know. I mean, I guess Thunder would be the best.
If I show you these standings right now, you're going to shit your pants for the Eastern Conference.
Oh, I know the Cavs are going insane right now.
I think the Cavs are my dark horse to win it all.
But isn't the Celtics like the favorites of everything?
I think it depends on who you ask. I had to look up the records real quick. But I think, in my opinion, it's the Cavs. So
the
Cavs are 42-10, son. If they don't lose another game, they will tie the Bulls. Okay.
Yeah, but they're probably going to lose.
They're probably going to because they're in playoff.
Shout out Donovan Mitchell.
They're up by 6 games. Boy. Oh yeah, they're up by shout out Mitch. They're up by 6 games on the Celtics, bro.
I seen and then he just had a crazy dunk like about a week ago.
Oh, Mitchell, bro.
That was
I wish they'd
crazy.
throw him back in the dunk contest. So here's the East. You got Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pacers, Bucks, Pistons, Heat, and Magic.
I forgot about the Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks could be my dark horses.
You know what kind of hurt my feelings is when the Knicks the Knicks were like doing like the Villanova reunion with all the players,
dude. And they got rid of DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and they got rid of DiVincenzo.
Shit,
the great white
ass fucking cat, bro.
You know what his nickname was? So he's from like Maine or something, or Rhode Island, and they called him like the Maine MJ because like he like broke all this. I mean, I know MJ's not from Maine,
right.
He leads all of like the high school
records.
stats.
That's
like
wild.
all the records,
That's
like every record leads them all, and he went to Villanova and balled out. And man,
the Lakers are actually in fourth right now, by the way. So the Lakers are in good contention.
That's what I'm saying. The Lakers team, I think, is all right now.
They're 31-19.
If somebody gets hurt, like their bench isn't that.
Here's the thing,
but their starters are.
They're 31-19, right? And every team under them is 32-20, 29-23,
so
28-23, 28-25, and then from the 7th to the fucking 11th seed, it's only 3 games. You know, and that's where the West always gets complicated.
So what's the Thunder's record? Aren't they like a
Thunder's 41-9?
Oh,
the Grizzlies are 35-16.
So the Thunder has a better record than the Cavs, but
I'll be real with you. I think the Nuggets take it again this year, bro. I'll be real with you. I think they do. Jokic is on a fucking tear.
I swear Jokic has like a goatee or something now.
Yeah, bro. He's in his Serbian bully era.
Yeah, I'm about to say
it's fucking awesome. Have you seen his brothers that they have at the games, bro? They're like fucking look like Eddie Hall. The fucking
that man is one tattoo away from turning into that Lambert dude from the who's that white dude for the Pistons that they used to beat up.
Oh, Bill Laimbeer?
Yeah, Bill Laimbeer. Luka ain't got the goatee. He's one tattoo away from turning into Laimbeer and just clotheslining dudes.
Hey, man, fuck. You know what I think was wild? I think Bill Laimbeer, I don't know if he even had tattoos, bro, when I think about it.
No, I don't think he did.
But you know who did? Birdman.
That's what people used to call me back in the day, Birdman.
I didn't.
Well, I never looked like him, but I guess my last name was like Bird.
Oh, Birdman. Okay, I like that.
Everybody call me Birdman.
I like that.
Definitely did not play like him. I was more of a center than a shooting guard, if you catch my drift.
I grew up a center play style because I was taller than all my cousins. Then I went to Iroquois and was like, why am I playing this way? Why am I fucking playing this way? But
we would have like epic battles in the paint.
Oh my
every time
God,
we went to Iroquois.
That was a rivalry.
We'd be breathing hard, elbowing each other in the ribs.
Move. This is what used to piss me off because it's also my fucking move. You do the same shit out there. You like,
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Fuck! God damn! You think I'd learn when I did that?
This man Dakota just scraped the skin off his knuckles on the ceiling.
Luckily, not that much damage.
Oh shit,
that's funny. A good clip.
But
no, we used to. I still kick his ass down low. Don't let him get it twisted. Well, you got a lot more.
I don't know about
you got a lot
that.
more frame now than you did back then.
We was honestly I think that's why we battled so hard because we were like so even.
The same guy.
Yeah.
The same guy.
Same guy, same moves. It was like a mirror.
Yeah, it was like literally, it was like we're fucking twerking on each other. Everybody's like, "What the fuck y'all doing, bro?" Like, shut up, bitch.
It's
Watch
funny.
me hit this.
Pass the ball back. No.
Watch me hit this LaMarcus Aldridge. I'll never forget. I feel so bad for Adriel. You remember that day this dude's shoulder popped out and we just kept running the game?
Oh,
I felt so
at Fairdale part. At Fairdale, that was.
I felt so bad for that.
No, we didn't. No, don't make it sound that bad.
We did run the game still. It was on the court. We were running around.
We did finish the play.
We were running around. Don't let me fucking lie to you. We ran two more plays.
The play.
We ran. Look, put it this way. I called the ambulance when he went down. We ran 2 more plays. The ambulance had not gotten there yet, so we called the ambulance again and then moved him off the court. We're pieces of shit.
No, all right? It wasn't that bad.
It was that bad. Ask Dalton Chamberlain. Ask Adriel Robinson. Fuck, I just threw their governments on there. Fuck. All right, I'll clip that too. But yeah, no, that was so fucking wild, bro.
Oh,
but yeah, with that being said, man, I want to talk to you about one more thing before we fucking call it a night and go watch the South African fight white trash.
How long has this been running?
Hour and 12, I think. Or 15.
Man, we can do this all day. We got so much shit that we
that's
can
what I'm saying. That's why it's awesome, bro.
Damn.
And so, look, I want to talk to you about Sean Payton's fucking play names, bro. I'm sure you see the fucking meme of John Gruden. X-Niner, 47 drag, slot fucking goddamn it break. Like he's just getting pissed naming his fucking shit on Hard Knocks. Well, Sean Payton does the same shit, bro. He does the same fucking shit. And a lot of people were asking, like, why, remember when him and Russ were beefing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think part of that was because Russ was not fucking with the play names. Because Bo Nix himself came out and he's like, yeah, it took me about 8 weeks just to fucking remember what play I was calling. Let's see. Where's it at? Why are NFL play calls? Where the fuck? Come on, whore. I just watched you the other day.
I did hear a thing, not about Sean Payton.
Oh, here you go. Listen.
Roland
But
Saints quarterback, what you have to do on a play is the play call, because he has long plays, doesn't he? There's some very long plays. There's a lot of verbiage at times. Give me one. It could be green left twins, he short tight pass 37 buster nuts, wide footy sting X spear kill, 3 tight and left.
Holy shit.
What is the point of that?
Yeah,
what is the fucking point of that, son?
Yeah, that's way too
That was when Drew Brees was there. It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Like, if you hear the fucking plays he's calling for Bo Nix, it's bad. It's fucking bad, bro. Look, here's Cam Newton talking. Fuck it. You see what I'm getting at. We're not giving Cam Newton free fucking airspace. You ain't in the Hall of Fame, Buster.
That's insane. I don't know how you expect. I mean, I guess they do end up learning it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is their job.
Yeah, but still, like, that's like you're literally.
You only get like what, 25 or 35 seconds each between each play.
You're taking 10 in the huddle right there, and then if you got a motion, you're fucked.
10, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty quick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're quick, you're doing
make
10
sure everybody
seconds.
else can.
And then you also got to wait on these motherfuckers to get in the huddle and shit. Like, I just don't understand.
There's actually a thing. So apparently, McDaniels, the Dolphins head coach, like has the same type of long plays, and he does all the bullshit motions back.
Somebody else does too.
And there's an interview where there's reporters asking Tua about. I think they had like a delay of game, like late in the game, maybe like a 2-minute drill thing, and they got to delay a game. And so the reporters were asking Tua, there's like, hey man, like what's going on? And he pretty much just threw McDaniel under the bus, and he was like, yeah, like our play calling is like like the verbiage takes so long to get out, and then you got to make sure people understand. And by the time we get to the line,
that's the other thing.
We're already at 10 seconds, and then with the 10 seconds, we got people in motion going back and forth, and it's like pretty much.
It's not just on the QB. Everybody has to learn that play. Yeah. Like everybody has to learn the name of that play.
Yeah, and then Tua was like, and if I get to the line and we do the motions, and it turns out like the defensive coverage is something that is not going to work for this play, or something will work better.
Then you got to fix it.
He said, I can't even like put a new play call in, or like what's it? Why am I blanking? What's it
audible?
Called? Yeah, I can't even do an audible because we're already down to 3 seconds because all the verbiage and motions. He's like, we're never going to be ahead that way. And I mean, which is understandable, but pretty much that's just throwing McDaniel under the bus.
I don't think he's throwing McDaniel under the bus at all. I think what he says is facts, bro.
No, I mean it is facts, but that's
maybe don't do it. Maybe don't do it in
for doing that
media though. Maybe talk to McDaniels.
Well, honestly, I've heard of like people doing that because like they talk to the coaches, but the coach is like, no, I'll run the shit. You gonna do what I say.
Yeah.
And maybe,
dude, did you see Sirianni and Carter?
Media
Did you see Sirianni and Carter in the Commanders game?
Oh yeah, going at it,
bro. Sirianni was
and
the
then
aggressor.
Big Dom in the middle.
Oh, dude, yeah, Big Dom.
Big Dom is like
Jalen Carter literally brushed bro off. He was just like, this fucking guy is crazy. Like Sirianni was the fucking aggressor, bro. Like it was not Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Sirianni has been given the fucking best teams. He is not a good coach. He is not a good fucking coach.
Do you know where
Kellen Moore is bailing him out, and our other coordinator's bailing him out. I'm blanking on his name right now. He's not a good fucking coach. He's not. And I guarantee tomorrow he'll do the same shit he did the last time we played the Chiefs. Talk his shit, throw his arms up, act like he's fucking playing because he's a loser.
So you want a new head coach? You don't like
It's not that I don't want a new head coach. I want him to stop doing what the fuck he's doing, bro. Yeah. When Jalen Hurts has to literally pull your fucking arm down in the Super Bowl because you're taunting fans. Yeah. You're not a head coach. You're a fucking ball boy. That's how ball boys act.
You know where Sirianni, like where he comes from, like his coaching umbrella? Was under Frank Reich and the coach.
No, I know. You told me you were the main one that was like, dude, y'all got Sirianni. Y'all are going to be fired. I was like, we'll see. And, you know, I'm going to be real with you. And last year, I attribute a lot of that bullshit on him. If a coach can't rally their team to knock the bullshit off to win games, you're a bad fucking coach.
I remember Sirianni. So the Eagles came to the they like played the coach at the coach station.
Yeah, y'all were beating us and we came back.
Yeah, and the Eagles came back and won it. And Sirianni was like dog cussing the fans, walking off the field.
Yes, bro.
Saying like, this for Frank Reich, you fired my guy, fuck y'all and all that stuff. I'm like,
he's too emotionally invested in shit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't do that shit, bro.
I mean, that's a loyal dog.
That's a loyal dog. And after the game, cool, but
it's like,
yeah, that one, I'm not so mad about that one. But just like, why you getting in our best defensive player's face? Like, he's been the sole fucking heat of our team coming off that line. Let him fucking celebrate, bro. He's a second-year player. You don't know what the fuck the kid's going through emotionally. Let him fucking celebrate, bro.
Well, you know, no, I ain't gonna get dark, but there is a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, his homie died. Yeah, his homie died when they were racing cars against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he left him at the scene.
Yeah, like, I know.
Apparently,
because he would have went to jail, too. Yeah.
How I like the video, because there's like a video of it, and they say that, and I don't know. This is like all, again, internet facts.
Tafira's brother is about to fight.
It's all internet facts, so you don't know what's true, what's not. But apparently, there's a video out of like the crash happening, and
it's probably on Twitter somewhere.
Well, the car ended up catching on fire, but you see Jalen Carter, like he stops, and he could have like tried to pull his buddy out of there, but he just left him there and drove off. Yeah. But he could have possibly could have pulled his buddy out of the car.
Yeah.
Or he didn't, but like the car caught on fire and his buddy passed away. Terrible thing.
That's horrible, yeah.
And
prayers for that guy.
So like a bunch of people like on Twitter like go at Carter all the time
bro, about that.
Shit, which I mean I get it. But,
and this is where me and Gus had this conversation is you should have been street racing. But if he wasn't in the other car physically forcing the dude's wheel, it's not just his fault. And
that's true too.
That's like if me and you were to start boxing and then you hit me too hard and my nose bone goes up into my fucking skull like Con Air. You didn't intend to do it, but they're going to crucify the fuck out of you for it. My thing. So in that scenario, I would believe that if that happened, I would you would
try to be there, save
yeah. You wouldn't fucking leave.
Jalen Carter would be like, "Oh, I
remember when you fucking hit your head.
I just put your nose in the. Let's not bring that up. All right. Well, shit.
I had worse, dog.
But they're saying Carter, like if that would have happened and your thing went in your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Then like, and then left. Just left you there. That's kind of what.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They're on about.
And that's 100% valid.
And also Jalen Carter, and not even going into that, just in the game wise.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Jalen Carter gets a lot of
shit, bro.
Flags. Yeah, flags
Yeah, for stupid shit.
So I think that's what Sirani be getting on just because he be doing dumb shit.
I can see that.
Punching people in the helmet.
But up 23 points, dog.
Stuff. No, that's true.
Up 23 points. Let the fucking just pull him to the side after the game. Be like, Jalen, I love the intensity, but we're in the fucking Super Bowl next week. I don't want a single fucking flag called on you. That's all he's got to do, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it during the game. Let the adrenaline dump. Get back in the locker room. Let them have their moment. They're still kids, most of these motherfuckers, bro. You really got, a lot of them really ain't fucking 25 years old yet.
Which I think
that's such a crazy thing to think about.
Isn't Sirianni from Philadelphia? He's born and raised in Philadelphia.
I know he was.
I think he played for a college in Philadelphia. It was like a D2 school, but like he's from there. And
what position?
I mean, a lot of Philly fans and people can be dickheads.
Oh, dude, they're all.
And
dickheads.
Sirianni,
I'm the one Philly fan that ain't an asshole.
I think you're awful.
I'm not an ass. I'm rooting for the Bengals and Colts.
No, you're cool. You're cool.
Honestly, root for anybody for real.
But honestly, to me, I think Sirianni represents the Eagles fan base pretty well. Like being fiery, not
feisty.
giving.
That's a good take.
I mean, like not giving a shit. And it did seem like a lot of the Philly fans hated him at the beginning of the year. Obviously, like they was all
because he shit the bed.
But it seems like he's kind of backing his shit up now. People's kind of getting behind him. They're like, all right. I mean,
is he backing it up or is it Kellen Moore backing it up?
Well, see,
that's my thing.
You would think that, but.
Kellen Moore.
The last time they went to the Super Bowl was under Sirianni, and they had a different offense coordinator, different defense coordinator. Yeah. They left, and he got new people.
Was he our offense?
And now he's back there again 2 years later.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me Sirianni is not some good of a coach. I don't think it has anything to
do with Sirianni, brother. I think it has all to do with Saquon Barkley. I'll be 100% with you. I don't think if we signed Saquon Barkley, we wouldn't have made the fucking playoffs. I'd be 100%.
I mean, who do you think was the one pushing to get Saquon to
Probably not Sirianni. I think it was. I mean, he was a free agent, bro, and it was. He had made rumblings like how Myles Garrett is doing right now.
Well, I know, but a lot of coaches or teams don't want to pay a running back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were one of the ones.
Giants.
Yeah, like they were one of the ones to pay them.
Motherfuckers.
I mean, you can't tell me Sirianni wasn't behind.
Let's be real, bro. That was all Howie Long.
Trust me.
Let's be real, bro. That was all Howie Long, bro. That's our GM. Dog.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of
Howie. You were thinking of Chris Long.
Yeah, Chris. Well, no,
dad, or his son.
No, his dad's Howie Long.
Yeah, so but Chris is Howie's son. Is what I was saying. Like I actually said that. I actually said that Chris was the dad.
No, but so y'all's GM is named Howie Long too?
Yeah, Howie Long's our GM.
He's Howie Long.
Yeah.
And then
wait, hold on. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure Howie Long owns the same name. Who's the? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he owns our fucking team. No, it's Jeffrey Lurie. I'm sorry.
But who's
Howie Long owns somebody?
Because y'all's GM, I think his name is Howie, but it's not Long. It's Howie's son.
Did I type in Eagles owner? Is that what I did? I typed in the Eagles owner. Who's the Eagles GM?
Yeah, Eagles GM.
Howie Roseman.
Howie
Roseman.
Yeah, okay.
That was all Howie Roseman. Yeah. Sorry, Howie. I was wondering why the fuck I kept putting.
I was like, I didn't think.
I kept thinking. I was like, why am I thinking of fucking dude on? It was Chris and dude. Fucking love you, Chris Long. You were the reason we won the Super Bowl, brother. Dedicate that entire fucking check for the entire year to children's schools.
The one with Nick Foles.
God bless you. Well, don't make me pull the jersey out. Don't make me do it. I will find the Big Dick Nick jersey, son. It's in there. It's in there. I'll go get him. I'll put fear in all the Kansas City fans. But no, fucking yeah, man. I'm fucking stoked, bro. I think this is gonna be probably the best Super Bowl.
Y'all beat the Patriots with. Right? Was it Patriots?
We beat Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm not sweating fucking Mahomes with a complete team. I'm not, bro. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I know. I said, like, you remember the last Super Bowl? How I had no faith in us and was genuinely surprised we made it, and like was super positive and optimistic. Like
you're talking about 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
The Nick Foles year?
No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. No, that year I was talking shit, bro. That year I was talking mad shit.
Who was y'all's running back 2 years ago? Was it just Miles Sanders?
Yep, Miles Sanders. And I think Corey Clement on his last year. Yeah, because a lot of people don't remember Corey Clement.
And last time, did y'all have AJ Brown that year or no?
Yeah, AJ was in the Super Bowl.
Oh, so that was
that was the year Bradbury held Juju Smith-Schuster and they won the game. That they literally denied a touchdown. They took a field goal because they were so scared to give us the ball back.
Was that?
That was 2022, brother.
Was that
when Jalen Hurts had 5 fucking touchdowns?
Did I watch that game with you at your mom's house?
Here, dog. No, you didn't watch the 2018 with me. I called you after, or like in it though, like when Zach Ertz called.
Well, no, because so the last
you was here for the last Super Bowl though. Yeah, you was here for that one. Yeah.
So the Nick Foles game.
Yeah, that was you and Seth were
at
his crib. Nah, it was me and Trey and Alec at my crib, and then I called.
Bro, I thought because
I think y'all came over later though.
Well. I remember watching the game at your house, and it was late because, like, and this had to been like after we graduated.
It was that same season, wasn't it?
Because I was living out in LaGrange at the time.
Yeah, it was that same season. I think.
I mean, that was the same time.
It might have been one of the earlier playoff games, bro.
Well, but
we went and watched the Falcons-Eagles game in Knicks. That's what it was.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, because Julio had 5 fucking chances to score.
Well, because you remember when I went to go leave, my key was locked in my car. And
oh my God!
I had it, bro. So I tried to this dude's house, and it was like midnight on a Sunday. It was a work night.
Oh my goodness!
And at that time, I was living in a Grange, and he lived over in like south side of Louisville. So I had like an hour drive home. It was already midnight. I got to be at work at like 6, 7 a.m.
Up was like, give me $50. I open it.
No, it was like $120. Yeah, because it was like so.
That motherfucker got over.
Key, I locked my key in my car, and I was like, all right. I was like, I'm fucked. So I just went on Google and was like, like key open locksmith guy, like transport, and it pulled up some dude, and he had a. I'm not gonna say what ethnicity he was, but he was one of the people where
he had an accent.
He had an accent, and it looked like his name should not be the letters in his name don't correspond with each other. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of vowels.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna say.
So I called him. He was like, "Yeah, I'll be over there in like 20 minutes." An hour later, I mean,
he's not.
The motherfucker didn't show up till like 1 a.m.
was there. That wasn't that game either. That was the
1 a.m.
That was the Rams Patriots Super Bowl.
Was that what it is?
Because Colton was there.
Okay,
remember?
I don't.
The one time Colton White hung out with us was that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's the death.
Well. My memory is just me getting fucked by the Indian guy. Because so this dude showed, instead of being there in 20 minutes, showed up an hour later. It was 1 a.m. at this point. This dude came in, fucking, I thought he was about to break my window because of how like,
yeah, he was a little sketch.
Yeah, like how like gapped he opened the window. I'm like, bro, I've done this before. I just didn't have the tools, and I just needed somebody to come do it. And I was like, you got my shit spread open way too much. And
just unlock it, bitch.
No,
damn.
Pause.
Yeah.
Have my shit.
Oh, so, really? Pause. Yeah, hold up. Bro.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So he was probably there 5 minutes. Got it open, bang.
And that's the worst.
And then he was like, since it's so late and it's a weekend, I got to charge you more. And I'm like, that's not how he said it. If you catch my drift. But
that's fucked. Yeah.
But so he was like, it'll have to be like 120. And I'm like, oh, shit, so we're just negotiating?
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck, drop it down to 100.
Yeah.
And he was like, 115. I'm like, dude. Fuck me. All right. So I gave him 115 cash. He left. And I ended up getting home at like fucking 2-something that morning.
I remember that.
And had to wake up like 3 hours later to get ready for work. I'm like, this
you were at MSD at the time, were you?
Yeah. I guess I'd have to be at that point.
I think so, because I was still living with my mom's.
Yeah.
That was such a fucking talk about a horrible night. Lackluster Super Bowl. Fucking, you left your key in the car, got robbed,
and then I got fucking drive raped by a fucking dude at 1 a.m. Fucking spent 2 minutes opening my car.
Slowly thrusted.
Yeah, I mean, gosh damn, man,
for $115.
I was so upset.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so fucked. Dude. Oh, Topira's brother's about to get a knockout. Oh, he's going for the sub. This dude he's fighting's last name is literally Thickenese. I don't like that.
His last name is Thickenese?
Thickenese.
Is he thick?
I don't think so. I don't think you can be at fucking flyweight, dog.
Oh, it's flyweight?
Oh, no, it's bantamweight. It's a weight under Topira.
I think it's crazy to me how dudes can be like
135 pounds.
Yeah, and like 5'3", 5'4".
Sean O'Malley making 145 is not going to last forever.
I don't understand how that's even possible.
Well, it's because he's built like Kyle.
I know, but still, bro. I mean, dudes, he's 6'3".
Yeah, he's my height.
And he weighs 145.
Well, he don't walk around. He don't walk around at 145. He probably walks around like.
But to even be 6'3" and cut to 145,
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. Yeah, and yeah, it is.
I mean, you're like a skeleton. You're just like a bag of bones.
I mean, yeah, really.
That's crazy.
But look at Strickland. Strickland doesn't have any body mass, and he fights.
Well, what's he? 185 though?
Yeah, and he fights 4 classes higher, and he has the same body build. Just he has a little bit more muscle.
Yeah, that is true.
Ain't that crazy?
That is true.
Like when Strickland weighed in last night, he did not look muscular. He looked fucking drained. Like he looked like this fucking thick.
Like, what do you like about his
everything about him? I love Strickland.
His state trooper stash that he got.
I hate the porn stash. I think that DDP fucking did what everybody else was thinking and told him you need to stay the fuck away from schools with that stash.
I'm not gonna lie.
DDP is so fucking goated on the mic, bro.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I lightweight fuck with the state trooper stash, but I just...
Oh, yeah. But the skinhead with it, though.
No, I was just about to say, but he can't do the skinhead.
Yeah, like
he's got to put some hair on top of your head if you're going to go with that stash.
Yeah, and he's always got his head
with that stash.
He's always had hair. And he just had hair a couple days ago, and he had hair when he was addressing the Bryce Mitchell shit, and then skins his head. And I'm just like, what are you doing, cuz?
All right, I guess ended on this. Who do you think's going to win the UFC fight tonight?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's say, so I'm gonna give my thoughts on the co-main first because I know you probably don't give two shits about the girls' fight. So,
Ew.
Yeah. So I believe tonight.
Joking, guys.
He's not joking. No, we like the girls' fights. It's just there's not a lot of good fights on tonight's card. But so with that being said, I think Zhang Weili and Tatiana Suarez are the same fucking fighter. But if Tatiana Suarez can beat cancer, I think she can beat Zhang Weili. And, dude, she still has not lost a fight to this day. She came out, smoked Carla Esparza, like, in her third UFC fight. They gave her, I think it was, I don't want to say Erin Blanchfield because I think they gave her somebody in her return. Came back, starched her 2 minutes. They gave her another 2 women, starched both of them. The bitch is a beast, bro. She's a grappling machine. She's going to take Zhang down. And the last person to do that was Rose.
Is Zhang? I don't know how to.
Zhang Weili. You can just say Weili.
Okay, Weili.
Zhang, whatever you want. Yeah, I have trouble pronouncing their names.
Is she on the decline of her career? Because she was.
I don't know. No, that's the thing. Is she's still the champ, bro? Like,
for real?
Yeah. Like, so here's the thing: is that decline you're talking about really wasn't a decline? Like, it was just Rose beat her twice.
I don't know, but Rose ain't really anything good though.
No, not anymore. Rose was the GOAT for a while.
For real?
Yeah, Rose was the GOAT for a while, bro. Like the only reason she lost the belt was because Andrade literally pile drove her onto her neck and knocked her out. Yeah, and then unfortunately you could do that. But like a real pile driver, like not a WWE pile driver, like she had Rose was trying to get an arm bar and she literally just went and shoved.
What happened to that
Andrade? She still fights.
What was the one? And I just don't know.
You're good. Name the fight. Name. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know ethnicities that well.
Okay.
And
what do you think? What's the color of their skin?
I think she was Mexican and she was like
Alexa Grasso. No.
And I mean like
Marina Rodriguez.
She was built like a man.
Short hair.
And she would just dominate.
Jessica Andrade.
What happened to her?
She still fights.
She was like dominant.
Well, she was a champ too. She
made it look easy.
Yeah, she was
so strong.
I mean, it was like I gotta go back and look because I don't know if we're talking about the same fighter, man. I might be thinking of somebody else.
It was like red to blue of like
Valentina Shevchenko.
How strong she was.
Valentina Shevchenko. Was it Valentina Shevchenko? You said Hispanic.
No, it wasn't Shevchenko. No, but I think she fought Shevchenko.
Grasso. It's Alexa Grasso, bro.
Yes.
Or no, Nunez. What the fuck is wrong with me, bro?
Nunez.
Goodness.
It was like.
Hold up, dog. You forgot to go. You forgot to go. Yeah, she retired here while we were watching. You remember? She beat the shit out of us.
Well, because like she was like, I mean, it looked like she could just beat anybody.
She's teasing a comeback, though. She's teasing a comeback.
I mean, she made it look so easy, and she was so much stronger than any girl she faced.
She's a monster, bro.
I mean,
like, I don't care what anybody says. You can call her top 10 best MMA fighters.
I'm not gonna lie.
She will beat dudes' asses.
She has testosterone.
Oh yeah, every woman does to an extent, but she's got a lot.
No, she's got a lot.
She's got a lot.
I bet she could get hard. Never mind. Never mind. But it was insane, like how much stronger she was.
Yeah, I was about to say some wild shit and be like me. But no, I love Nunez.
So she retired. She didn't.
Yeah, she retired. No, she's retired.
But didn't she retire on a loss?
No. Here's where her loss came in, and this is a fucking fluke. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Okay, she lost to Juliana Pena. Okay. But what nobody will tell you is that she had COVID 2 weeks before the fucking fight.
Oh, and that was like, one of the biggest upsets ever, right?
Like she subbed Nunez and like.
Well, I remember I'm looking at the odds and like it was like, I mean, she was like a favorite by like plus
it was a lot.
But by more than 1,000.
It was how Izzy beat.
Yeah, it was insane.
What the fuck did it say? Okay, we got 6 minutes left, but it was like how Izzy and Sean Strickland's odds were supposed to be, and Strickland beat Izzy. But
6 minutes left.
Yeah,
so we're past hour 30.
1:37. Yeah,
this shit's kind of too easy, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And we didn't
knock off half the topics.
We went like maybe through 4.
So look, we didn't even say who we think's going to win. We didn't even say who we think's going to win. I think Tatiana Suarez takes the belt tonight.
Tatiana.
Fuck
Blueface, but Tatiana.
Fuck Blueface for real. You're a bad dad.
He's a bad person.
You're a bad piece of shit. How you throw away a 5-star receiver career to go do fucking terrible rap?
He's a piece
Fuck
of
that
shit.
guy. I'll talk about that guy for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Fucking loser. But box me, Blueface. Box me, bitch. I ain't that dude you knocked out that's fucking 5'8", bro. I'm the same size. I got mass on my body, bitch. You and Jake Paul can get it. But
I'm phoning him.
I just channeled Sean Strickland. My bad. Fucking. You little fucking pansy son of... No, I'm not going to do that shit. But no, for real, I think I always look at the mental warfare going in with this division because Strickland beat Izzy strictly with mental warfare. And then once he landed that big right hook, there was no more mental warfare needed. All the damage was done. Izzy was running the whole fight. DDP, I feel like mentally broke Strickland the first. You know what he told Strickland, right? The first fight. He's like, I'm going to whoop your ass so bad. He's like, you think your dad beat you, bro?
Oh, no. Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to fuck you up so bad every memory that you have comes running back.
And also,
that was the first fight.
And also so he said that because just a couple days before that fight,
the Theo Vaughn interview
on the podcast.
I
Theo
forgot
Vaughn,
about that.
And this man Strickland
was crying.
I mean, like was
trauma,
crying on the podcast.
Trauma big time.
I mean, like talking about his life growing up. I mean, and it was pretty sad, honestly. Like, you felt bad for him. And then, like 2 days later, after that coming out, and people feeling bad for Strickland, this man DP was like, "I'm gonna beat you worse than your dad did." Yeah. And fucking roasted him.
I love his mic skills, bro.
And at that point, I was like, "Oh, Strickland's gonna like try to kill this dude." Like,
and he tried with his jab, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I really hope he does something else besides
and DP
jab.
won, right?
Yeah,
DP won. Yeah,
it was controversial. I thought it was a draw, in my opinion. I don't think anybody won, but everybody said that Strickland won because of the volume numbers. I don't think his jab is a significant strike, especially when you.
I mean, to me, you could tell that last game. DP, I know, but
DDP's eye was fucked.
DP was like controlling the fight.
And he took him down 3 times, which no one wants to talk about.
He was controlling.
He took him down 3 times and had over 6 minutes of ground control time. But only casuals going to look at the striking.
I think any fight, that's close like that and goes to decision. Whoever is like the dominating pressure of the fight, I think is going to win no matter what.
Yeah.
And DP was the one that dominated.
He never moved backwards.
Yeah.
You can't win a fight moving backwards. That's just how I'm gonna die on that hill. That's what every coach says on Ultimate Fighter. It's what every fucking corner says. But with that being said, I think DDP retains. And then I would not be surprised if Strickland wins.
I was about to say I want Strickland to win, but I just think DP is just
he's built different.
Yeah, he's just built different, man. He's just built different,
man.
But for America's sake,
dude,
come on, Strickland.
In Australia, last time he was in Australia, Sean Strickland pulled it off.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, they're in Australia right now.
They're in Perth, Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's and last time.
Isn't that where DP's from?
No, he's from Africa. He's a South African. Remember, South African.
You're right.
White African versus white trash. Tune in. If you don't like what we said, I don't give a fuck. Until next time, it's time to split the difference.
Hell yeah, baby. We love you, Gus. We love you.
Oh, yeah, and Gusher, we miss you, brother. Don't do no more finish busters. We did that great, brother, because